Hello and welcome to session 54.5 of Eyes of Saemyth. I'm not going to ask you for a recap, because technically you weren't there for the recap for the last session, which would have been the one-to-one that I did with Jade and Odin. But if you'd like to give me some kind of recap for the session prior to that, you are welcome to try. Whether or not you'll lead the inspiration will be left up to fate.
You want me to give? Wait, you want me to do a recap for? Oh, can I do like a recap for what I think happened in the city of Violet Gold?
Okay, yeah, sure. You know what?
Yeah.
I'll see how accurate you are.
Absolutely. Okay. Last session, Lyre and Duncan ventured to the city of Violet Gold, where they were immediately arrested for their crimes, and they were placed. I'm gonna have to censor that, and then we have to go and save them. That's what we're doing this session.
Is this a recap or are you reading your fan fiction?
We're gonna talk about my area 3 research history, okay?
I don't think you get an inspiration for that, but
that's okay.
I am gonna give you a little recap of where you guys were up to when the end of the last session happened. So, Cain and Sinza, the two of you will have effectively watched Duncan and Lyre head off towards 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘵, as they've been told that they have an escort that will be meeting them there. Duncan has never been to either 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘵 or the city of Violet Gold, so that's going to be an interesting setup for them. Whereas Lyre seems pretty kind of focused on getting to where he needs to go. The two of you have a significantly easier travel than those two do, in terms of there is a teleport point very nearby that will take you to the other side of the planet very quickly. You also have a teleport coin, so you could skip that all entirely if you wanted to just show up. So you two are already doing a mile better. By the time you need it again, the coin will be charged. What are the two of you doing now that you've watched the two kind of head out into the Drowy Green? You are left alone.
Sinza kind of slow turns to Cain. Do you have a way of telling Miris that we're coming? Or do we just want to...
Not currently, but I think...
Scare the hell out of him.
I mean, we don't have to appear right in front of him, but we can just appear on the island.
Sinza, who's got the coin in her pocket, she
Scare the pants off the blind man. Yeah, that's a good idea.
You've now given her the idea of appearing in front of him, and she knows that that is something that might pop into her head at the last minute. So she reaches into her pocket and pulls out the coin and offers it to Cain. You know Bria Scye better than I do. You've got a better picture of it. So, take this. It's not going to turn you inside out. It's just...
Cain, as somebody who lives at Bria Scye, you have a higher likelihood of actually getting there than Sinza does.
Yeah, he can appear...
Because Sinza's been there once.
He can appear in his house.
You've been there very long.
He can go to his house.
Period.
So he's going to...
Yeah, you can land in his house.
He'll use it to land in his house. Is there anything Sinza
needs to do? I'll give you a second.
Is there anything... Okay, I was just going to say, is there anything Sinza wanted to quickly say to anyone before we teleport?
Oh, I want to give Iris a big sloppy kiss before we leave. Okay. Like, it's super romantic. Like, she dips her down to this really, like, long, tender kiss.
the big goat muscle and the sharp teeth she has.
Yeah, absolutely. So much tongue. There's so much tongue.
The tusks.
Yes, the boar woman and the goat woman make out. How good.
All the teeth.
I'm not describing that. I'm not describing that.
We need a whole paragraph, dude.
Yeah, I'd like a paragraph, please.
Iris will take you kind of by the hand. She will kiss the back of your knuckles. And be safe, okay?
I will. I'll let you know when we get there. I'll write you a letter or two while I'm gone.
I look forward to it. And don't get into too much trouble.
Can't promise that, but we'll see.
She kind of looks at Cain like, Make sure she doesn't get into too much trouble.
I'll try my best, but we both know Sinza pretty well at this point.
She kind of frowns like, yeah.
It's just like that, just very
She
solid,
knows you
just
too
nod.
well.
Mhm.
Okay, alright. Well, the 𝘞𝘭𝘭𝘮𝘭𝘰 will be here when you get back, okay?
Mhm. Oh, did Lyre mention the static on the outsides of the city to anyone? Town to anyone?
I don't think he did, no.
No, he didn't. I didn't see it.
I had
and
seen
he
it
didn't tell me.
episodes ago.
You haven't made a check, Sinza, because I'd say, Cain, you can re-roll the check if you'd like, now that the two of you are heading just outside of the of the grove. So both of you roll me a perception check, please. No? Oh dear. Cain's more focused on the fact you're holding this teleport coin. It's a strange piece of machinery. Oh boy. Okay. This is a good start.
It's fine.
14.
Can I use my inspiration?
Right off the bat? Yeah, sure.
You got inspiration?
No, you didn't give me inspiration. I almost got inspiration, guys.
Toby, can I have inspiration since I've always been in Soundtail? I'm gonna try it.
You like teacher's pet right now? Really?
Yeah, I want this. I want to see the stat.
My players are trying to curry favor with me, dependent on how good they are at actually.
Your eyes look so blue right now. Like, I don't know.
Do I get a gold star?
I know what...
Mr.
My eyes aren't blue,
Teacher,
so I don't know what you're talking about.
They look blue.
I've always been.
No. Okay, so both of you step out of the 𝘞𝘭𝘭𝘮, and neither of you notice any difference. You two are a little more focused on your kind of destination and where you're going.
Okay.
Has Cain ever used a teleport coin before?
He's probably looking at it and think this is fine, and then having war flashbacks to the
Oh
World
my
War.
god. No.
And he's just standing there likes to blink out of it for a minute. Because he's never activated it himself before. I think the last time
he's staring at the coin
the last time he had to set something up was when he was preparing the World Warp teleport.
Yeah.
Can I help him? Can I offer some assistance?
Roll me an
with,
insight check, Sinza.
Oh, okay. He doesn't really show any emotion, so I'm just kind of
No, he just kind of has a moment where he stares at it for a minute, and then he'll blink. Don't really see much reaction from him.
Yeah, he's staring at it. It's his face doesn't show any kind of concern or anything like that, but his hand does shake ever so slightly.
Okay. Yeah, you feel Sinza's warm palm kind of just rest one on top and one below, kind of just wrap your hands and kind of give you a gentle squeeze. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath and focus on where you want to go.
He's gonna focus on his house.
It's that comforting kind of space of returning back to somewhere you know very well. You're able to visualize it pretty clearly. Perhaps you visualize it how it was 50 years ago.
Oh.
When it was maybe a little less rugged than it is now. It didn't stop the house from being good, but it's definitely seen the years of weathering of being next to the sea. And you have this fond memory of it when you were first there. And there is that kind of flick of the coin as it goes up into the air, hits the floor, and almost evaporates as this pattern engraves into the grass. And the two of you are whisked in a moment to the coast. You can hear it outside.
I feel like Cain has a moment of blinking, getting his bearings for a second, and then he'll kind of just automatically just drag his hand across his armor in the same position where the scar is.
Just double checking.
He's just like, he knows that it's there. It just brings back memories.
It's a different sensation when Lyre teleports you. It's a similar feeling in that you can see, for a split second, you can see above everything. Whereas the teleport coin just blinks you from one point to another. You don't get that kind of whooshing sensation. It's more like abruptly stopping in an elevator.
Oh god. Scary.
It's like dun-dun-dun, and suddenly you're there. And you're like, oh, it's quite a jarring sensation.
Yeah.
Comparatively to somebody who is actively casting it. But you have landed in your house, the two of you. The carpet has a bit of a dull stain of a teleport sigil on it now.
Sinza looks down at the mark and kind of tries to like not draw attention to it before Cain notices it. He just like checks over her body, makes sure so all the materials are there.
And Cain doesn't say anything. It's just in his mind, or he's just like, I have to clean that off later. Oh, fuck's sake.
It looks like it's like a soot of some kind,
Yeah.
almost like you can scrub it off, but it will take a little bit of work. The house is as you left it. The windows are shut, so Katya's not been in here. Either that, or she has gone in, closed them again, and locked them again from the outside, which is not helpful.
Investigation check.
Roll me an investigation check.
Immediate. I don't think I'll notice shit. She's way too sneaky, and that was too low of a roll.
What did you roll?
I rolled a natural 2, and then I think my investigation has like a -2, so it's a 0.
Oh, 0.
A 0. House looks just as you left it.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. She hasn't been in here, so it's fine.
Can I make an investigation check? Just for
You can.
curiosity's sake.
She's actually
I want to
hiding
make
under
sure
the
all these
floorboards.
portraits are still there.
What is with these rolls?
Yeah, your rolls are
We're off to a
awful.
great start.
Yeah, it's great.
Well, it's not a 0.
not a
So,
0.
Sinza, you kind of looking around the room, you check like some of the windows, the door. It seems like this place has been undisturbed. You do notice there is a little unlit candle that has been placed against the frame of the picture of Cain and Targan. So someone has been in here to leave a candle for him.
Okay. Sinza just kind of, as she's like walking and checking, she just kind of brushes some of the dust off the mantle where I think the photo sits, and then makes her way towards the door. Shall we go find the crew? Say hi.
Yeah. I'm starting now.
As the two of you head outside, you notice it is oddly quiet. Cain, you know that these kind of periods of time when Bria Scye is practically empty is usually when the Lycans have been hired to do a job. The Kindreds are a mercenary company. If they've had a contract come in, they will have sent the majority of the Kindred out. It seems unlikely Katya went with them, as she's still getting her Lycan under control. As the two of you head out back onto Bria Scye, you notice that it is empty. Your plants, your garden has grown exponentially since you were gone, and it is significantly colder on the ocean now that it has hit the night months, as the seasons have changed.
It's quiet.
I think most of them are probably on a job, probably hired out. But,
Would Katya have gone with them, or would she still be here?
I would expect her to still be here, to be honest. She might just be somewhere else right now.
You feel this almost like eagerness hit you, like seeing someone of her kin. You can almost feel the excitement in Sinza. It's kind of like a little, like, you know, little dog doing like laps in her brain. She's excited.
There is that kind of anxiety, but it's not like concern anxiety. It's like excitement anxiety. Like in your chest, you can feel it kind of knocking against your ribs of like, I want to hunt.
Yeah.
We're here.
Absolutely.
I want to hunt.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah. Sinza's a bit Pavloved.
I need to prepare enrichment time.
Send me out.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we can probably need to go and say hi to Mirrors and Mordhouse before I set myself loose in this place, because I don't know how they're going to feel about hearing some lichen screaming.
We'll get on the boats and just head over there. You're not going to be with Duncan on the boat.
Speaking of boats, I need both of you to roll me a perception check.
If you make us swim, fucking
there's
swim.
no boats. They've been taken.
Yeah, I'm thinking that like the Duncan's boat
Where's my perception is good.
was grim.
18.
18. And...
Shijah.
Oh no. Since you're not focused on this. But you're more kind of like... You're kind of quietening the lichen a little bit. Just like, calm down. We're getting there. Cain, you can see the Dauntless off the shore. It is currently quite far away, but it seems to be kind of either lapping or staying nearby, because they have not had any orders to go anywhere else.
Yeah.
So Dauntless is nearby, which means Grim is nearby somewhere.
See the Dauntless, it's like circle of death.
Moonbeam from the sky. Release the Kraken.
You assume that during this period of time, Duncan will likely write to them to give them orders.
Okay.
My brain's like, do we quickly stop at the Dauntless? Toby has to be Grim.
No.
I mean, they're pretty far. They're pretty far out from the shore. Yep.
Understandable.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get out on the boat. Go see Mir and Morehouse.
You've been doing a lot better on the boats, so
yeah, it's all gonna be fine. I need to be doing training anyway around water, so it's all gonna be fine. It's just water. It's just terrifying deep. I can't see the bottom water. It's fine.
Both of you roll me a dexterity save as you try to get into the boats. You're both huge and heavy.
No, my dexterity's good. Natural 20. I got them sea
20.
legs.
Cain.
You going to ass over tit?
Sinza, you watch as Cain steps in first. Cain's foot goes through the bottom of the boat.
Oh! Cain!
And he kind of just hits the deck. It's just like ding, and his foot is just in the water.
Sinza tries to like maneuver around to try and like offer out a hand to like help him get out.
It's gonna sink now.
Yeah. There's two boats.
Okay,
There's
good.
multiple boats.
I'm looking at the other boat. I'm like, do I risk it or do I just walk?
You can walk. Sinza can row.
I can walk.
What? You're gonna do what? You're gonna leave me? Where are you going?
No. I'm just
Where are you going?
I need to walk.
Under the water.
What?
He doesn't need to breathe.
I don't need to breathe.
He can just walk on the sea floor and get there.
Because he's got full plate, it just keeps him on the sea floor, so he just walks.
Cool. Do you want to? Are you actually gonna do that?
No, he's thinking about it, because if he breaks the other boat, you can't go anywhere.
You can tell, like, the base of this boat has been repaired multiple times.
Them sharp hoopsies.
Sinza, you get into the other boat without any issue whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
It
Getting
seems
pretty good
like
at
it's
this.
just Kane's luck.
Uh-huh. Cain,
I
get in the
will
boat.
attempt to slowly get in the boat. I don't want to damage.
Can I give him a hand if he's trying to get in?
Yeah.
I have mending.
You
Okay, thank God.
You can fix it. That's good. Okay.
Uh-huh.
You should probably do that before it sinks
Yeah,
and
I'm
is
going to cast
completely
mending
unusable.
on the boat. I wasn't sure if I had it.
After
boats
about
like
a
this.
minute of you casting mending, like it begins. You have to kind of pick the boat up, tip it upside down,
Yeah.
so you get the water out, and then put it back down. Luckily, they're not particularly heavy. They're pretty heavy to the average person, but to people of your size, they're not. You are able to get into the other boat with Sinza's assistance and sit down. And although it is wobbly, because the center of gravity is kind of compressed into you two, you are able to kind of start making your way over to Marissa's Isle. You can see sat ahead of you in the roses in the field outside of his house is a red and blue-haired young half-elf. With Mordhaus, elderly comparatively, sat on the stones, and Mirror sat next to him. Both of you instantly roll me a perception check.
What are they doing, magic?
18.
18 and
15.
a 15. It is hard not to notice it. Miris is paler than you last saw him. He sat quite close to Mordhaus. He isn't saying anything. You can't hear their voices from this far over the sound of the ocean.
I think Sinza just mentions it to Cain as like a quiet. We both see that.
Yeah.
Something to mention at some point. I mean, you've known him for longer than I have. Is he shown signs like this before?
Ooh.
Not to your knowledge.
Not that I've seen before. He hasn't.
As you step forward, you noticed Katya is already looking in your direction. Like she's got that sixth sense of like, another one of my kind. Mordhaus similarly is kind of looking over towards you. Miris is not, but that's because it's Miris. Miris can't see you. But both, Katya immediately starts kind of waving in your direction, and Mordhaus will bow his head as the two of you step forward.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good to see you. As Mordhaus will kind of push himself up, and he'll offer a hand to both of you.
And Sinza just gives him a hug. She kind of pushes the hand aside and just wraps him in a hug.
Just like,
Yes, hug.
He will kind of give you the old man pats, on the back, just like, and Katya will bear hug you.
I give
She's picks her up.
Comparatively quite small though.
I'll give Mordhaus the shit, just grabbing the forearm and give him a pat on the back.
As Mordhaus hears you kind of mention, as you start talking to each other, he will kind of gently push a hand against Miris, whose head kind of turns in your direction, and you can see him smile, but he looks tired. He looks very tired. Master Miris is not feeling particularly bright at the moment.
Does something occurred in our absence?
Bit of a sickness, I think he might have picked up. Not sure necessarily what it is, but we're looking into it. It seems like we're able to stabilize him for the most part, so he's not getting any worse, at least not that we can see.
Would Cain know or have any knowledge of if vampires get ill in any way? Or hearing anything like this?
As you have an expertise in diseases, I'm going to let you roll me a medicine at advantage.
Roll high, Cain.
God, I needed that advantage.
We got this.
Okay. That's a 19.
19. There are a few minor diseases that vampires can contract, and a few more major ones. You're not sure on the symptoms. This is not something that you have read about in depth, but you do understand that there are some illnesses that could be life-threatening if unchecked, and others that are passing like the common cold.
Is there some I can rule out, essentially, on how they might be contracted that I'm aware of, since he's living on an island?
Are you taking a look at his symptoms?
I will go over. I'll check on how he reacts to me first, and if he'll let me check on his symptoms.
As you kind of kneel next to him, Miris just kind of bat Mordhauser's hand off, like, I'm fine, thank you, I feel fine. He's overreacting. He's kind of looking in your direction. I am fine. I am just a little more tired than usual.
I don't think that's the case.
Why not? he seems frustrated that his word on the symptoms is not enough. He doesn't know that he looks bad.
Would you at least let me check?
If you
to
must.
Be safe.
Okay, if you must.
I must.
As you do a check over, it seems mostly like exhaustion.
Okay.
The exhaustion is a symptom of something else. There is kind of a white ring around the center of his pupil. Or his two pupils, sorry. In the one eye. Which is unusual. Based on your understanding of what this could be, that's not a good sign. There are early symptoms of something called ivory rot, which is effectively a disease of the bone that is contracted through the fangs. And it can be life-threatening.
Oh, so it's like if he's bitten something, essentially.
It's either if he has not fed enough off of like a safe source. So if he's been feeding off of wild animals, it can be contracted from that.
Was it ivory rot, you said?
Yes, ivory rot.
Right.
As you're kind of like checking over his teeth, he's like, so what should I look like? What are you looking at my teeth?
I don't want to alarm you, but it's looking like early signs of ivory rot.
Shit.
Considering you mostly feed on animals here, you're gonna need at least let's try a better source of blood for you. Maybe see if that helps.
Mordhaus opens his mouth, and Miris immediately puts his finger up, like, nope. Nah, nope. Okay, we'll see what we can organise. But
for the moment, I'm going to cast Greater Restoration, if I can. Does that have a... Oh, no, it's Diamond Dust it costs, doesn't it? Shit, never mind.
It's quite an expensive one.
Yeah. I don't have Diamond Dust. I've got money, I just don't have Diamond Dust. Oh, well.
Anyway, we can get Diamond Dust
I forgot about that.
Katja's kind of looking between the two of you. What does that mean?
It's beyond me. I'm not sure.
It's it'll affect his bones for the most part right now. He might need a...
I'll be fine, Katja. I'll be fine.
He might just need a better source of pure blood for the moment.
Pure? I mean,
animal.
We could go to Abrahimon and see if we could get like a butcher or something, if that's better. But it's still animal blood.
Likely gonna need humanoid blood, from what I'm suspecting.
Mirrors pouts. You know I can't feed on anyone here.
I know.
You're all, unfortunately, not classified as human. It's not good for me to drink that. And you, Mr. Cain, it's definitely not good for me to drink that.
No, my expiry date's well past.
Jesus. Weird question. The merchant trades in all wares. Would they happen to have any humanoid blood in them? Okay, cool. Since it's gonna kind of...
I wonder what else he has. Maybe in a jar somewhere.
Oh yeah, that's right. Since it's gonna kind of nudge Cain in the ribs, and very quietly, she's like, I think I know where we can get something for him, but that's if he'll drink it.
Katya's ears are kind of like sonared in your direction.
Talking about locally, like, because this is quite far off from anything. You're gonna need to elaborate.
I have my sources. Look,
come with me. And he's gonna take it to the side. What do you mean you have your sources?
We can ask the merchant.
How much does Cain know about the merchant?
How much does Cain know about Faye?
Not too much. I think he'd know enough from traveling, you know?
Yeah, you would have heard.
He probably would have heard. He doesn't know stuff in detail, I guess.
Okay.
He's probably been around long enough to hear stories and things that the merchant has done.
You will have heard that the previous merchant was murdered. You would not have known very much about the merchant that succeeded him. But you would have been around when Lazarus was taken off the throne. So you don't have an awful lot of knowledge about the merchant. You know that he's a merchant. That's about it. Like he will buy and sell the same way that most other mortals do.
I know they're a fae, essentially.
Yes.
Right, do you have a contact with this fae?
Yeah, in a way. I have some questions for him anyway about one of his followers who's gone dark. So, and I mean, if there's any additional wares that you might need, we can always ask him. We just need to be careful with wording and trading.
Aye, that's a fae we're talking about, and we already had to deal with a pretty fucking big one recently.
Do you remember the rules for dealing with a fae?
Don't meet their eyes. Don't thank them for their services, because then it's like you've done them a favor or something like that, and never turn your back to them. But the three.
There you go.
Yay, Sinza member. Okay, Sinza will relay all that to Cain. So we can go say hi. Trading in gold and goods.
You know,
I don't really want to trade in.
And there's not really any places we can trade with here.
It's an option, but you
I think
need
it's the only
to.
option we've got right now.
If we go to the merchant and get them blood, will Miris drink it? I don't know if Miris has a specific, like, I don't take this kind of blood for these reasons. If he only drinks animal blood.
Cain, roll me a history check.
I'm assuming ethically sourced.
Ethically sourced.
Grass-fed, you know.
Yeah. It's giving the Promised Neverland kind of vibes, you know.
History. 14.
You have never seen Miris drink humanoid blood willingly.
Of any kind.
He has gone off the deep end once or twice in the time that you've known him, where he's not fed for a long period of time. and he's gone a little borderline. And he, at that point, has attacked and killed people. And he swears against it because he knows what it does to him.
Would there be any other solution to this ivory rot, or does he need humanoid?
He's going to have to. It is a deficiency.
Would it be possible for him to, instead of just like jumping a ton of human blood on him at once, essentially get animal blood and start like putting a bit of human blood in it and increasing the percentage to get him a bit more used to it, so he can get it in.
You can effectively drip feed it.
Drip feed it, with like a bit of animal blood, so it doesn't affect him as much, but he gets a bit more of the nutrients slowly.
You know that you could get a lot of it fresh, and it will stay fresh because Miris is a blood mage and knows how to keep that from coagulating and keep it fresh. So you don't have to worry about it like going nasty, because he's got his methods.
Right, I think if you can get in contact with this merchant, I'm gonna go talk to Miris about the blood, because this will kill him if he doesn't have it.
Mm-hmm. I can ask him. Unless you want to come, but... You need to convince Miris.
That's why I said I'll talk to him first.
Okay.
You turn around to face them. You can see Katya's got her hands on her hips, like.
Hi, Katya.
Is Katya just staying over there, or she moved at all?
She's just staring at you, like. You're awfully subtle.
Hmm?
Who are you talking to? Who are you gonna go talk to?
This is no, Katya.
Not all of us have heightened senses, Katya.
No.
You two talk about that, and then he'll go over to Miris.
Okay.
He trusts Sinza to deal with it. So
Sinza, deal with your little sister.
Cain has faith in Sinza.
Sinza doesn't have faith in Sinza. Sinza's stupid.
Cain does. Believe in the faith that Cain has in Sinza.
So, is this merchant?
No.
Does he visit?
No. Katya, I love the curiosity. I love the curiosity. This is not something that is to be toyed with. I made a mistake. I'm not opening you up to making the same mistakes that I did with this.
All of us make mistakes.
I know. But if something happens to you, if Miris will string me up, and then Lyre will eliminate me off the face of the earth existence, and then Cain will also be upset.
As you mention the name Lyre, like she kind of like, oh yeah, oh, he likes me like that. Like she's like processing this. Right. Okay. That's fine.
I'm happy to tell you stories and feed that curiosity of yours, but this isn't something that I'm opening you up to.
Look, I'm not pushing my nose in. I know better than to try and, get involved in that. But this sounds interesting, and I'm really fucking bored.
We're gonna have a hunt at some point.
Her ears prick up. She's like, oh.
So, me, you hunt, little jog later.
Tomorrow, dinner, me.
That's
the energy.
Yep.
And she's like, she's very excited.
Okay.
Fine, you've sated my curiosity. How could you? Oh.
I know, I'm so terrible, starving you of this. I completely get it. But I need to be an adult, which is really fucking annoying that I have to be and be responsible and
it's fine.
Okay. Can I make an insight check?
I'll wait patiently because I'm such a patient person.
Can I make an insight check?
Yep, insight check.
It's like where she's gonna sneak her fucking silly ass in. She's breaking into Cain's house.
God damn it.
17.
She's being honest in
Okay.
that she will wait. She's not being honest when she says she's a patient person.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Cain. Miris is kind of pouting as he's been talking with Mordhaus, and Mordhaus has been like, Master Miris, you really need to consider just a little bit. And he looks frustrated, but he's also like, he gets it. He's like, look, yes, okay, fine. I don't want to. If it's going to kill me, that defeats the purpose of me becoming a vampire at all.
Miris, I know how you feel about humanoid blood. But it's the only thing that's gonna stave off this. Your body needs nutrients.
Yes, yeah, I'm not thrilled,
I know,
as I'm sure you can tell.
I know you're not thrilled. And I wouldn't want to force this on you. It has to be your choice at the end of the day. But we're all very concerned. And
I feel fine.
You're not fine, Miris. I've checked. You may feel a bit more tired now, and then there's tomorrow, and we don't know how far that's going to develop. I'm thinking if we mix it with some animal blood so you can get the nutrients, just a bit at a time, so you're not just sitting there drinking human blood.
Fine, yeah. Just I don't want to think about it. I don't want to have to consider that that's what I'm doing.
Well, we'll just consider it I'm going on, getting some boar blood for you then. If that makes you feel better.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give him a gentle tap on the back.
Yeah. Mordhaus is kind of looking at you with, like, have you got a method that you could find to get something for him?
Yeah, he kind of nods to him.
Master Miris, would it be best if we went in and had prayer? Would that make you feel better? Miris seems to kind of pull a bit of a face of like, sure, maybe Atreus can give me some courage. The two of them will kind of stand up. Mordhaus will kind of give you the nod as he takes Miris by the hand. And the two of them will head into Miris' house.
Trace mentioned.
Little sonar's going.
Katya, why don't you
Katya
have some
sits
tea?
down. I'll wait right here.
Tea sounds really good. I'm kind of jealous I'm not having tea, to be honest.
You know, I'm not really the religious type. And, well, Mr. Miris says, I think Mr. Mordhaus just does it because Mr. Miris says.
I didn't know the Miris was religious.
He's I think, pretty much the only person other than Cain.
I mean, it's kind of a given with Cain.
Bit of an odd choice, and one of the gods, though. As she kind of looks towards the house. If I had to pick, I wouldn't have picked one of the sequestered too. But, you know, there we are.
Sinza's just being quiet, and she's like, will Katya give me who it is if she's quiet?
She's pulling a bit of a face at you like, You're not picking up these cues, are you?
You're not going to tell me who it is.
I'm assuming you're not religious either.
Kind of.
Kind of?
Yeah, I kind of got my foot in some religion recently. Oof.
Just casually, all right.
It's been growing for a while, so I mean.
Well, sure. As she's kind of like shrugging, and she kind of leans forward as if she doesn't necessarily want to say his name.
That's fine, since it gets the cue.
But mentions Atreus the Claret, father of vampires.
Okay. So,
roll me a religion check.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine since it has a whole lot of fucking knowledge on it. I'm gonna give you a little cheeky roll anyway.
He is the god of blood magic. He's the god that created it. He's one of the two outcast from the Divine Order. So Atreus and Tilo, who were sent to Adynn. Yeah. He is violent and unforgiving. And Miras is not the first Asmoth you've met who worships him. You met one in the Divine Sanctum.
It was with Ymir, because they were looking for some kind of vengeance for someone they had lost. Interesting.
It is not common that a person born into Deltan's community veers that far off.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not my business. But if you want me to go inside while you're busy doing your thing, fine.
We'll have a hunt in a bit, okay? I'll tell you all about it.
I'm so hurt.
I know, I'm sorry.
I don't give a shit. Have fun.
Okay.
As she heads indoors.
What do you say?
He agreed to it, reluctantly, but we're gonna mix it with animal blood.
Okay. Okay. We're just gonna trade in gold. We're just gonna trade in gold and any items that we have on us. If they offer you information, don't be silly. Like me, learn from Sinza. Learn from Sinza mistakes. Don't
Are you telling me this, or are you telling yourself this?
I'm kind of telling myself this, not gonna lie, but I need the affirmation.
We're gonna be trading in gold.
We are, yes. Trading in gold. No secrets, no deals, no more shiny rocks. And Sinza kind of looks off.
No more shiny rocks?
Don't worry about it. And she's going to, I wish to speak with the merchant.
As you do so, as you say those words, Cain, you feel a shift in the air. As there's like a pressure change. And sat in the middle of the clearing is a large oak door. It's not connected to anything. It has been draped in green and purple and red silks. There is a sigil on the front of the door. And it just stands as if somebody has just jammed it into the floor in the middle of the field.
Okay, well, he's gonna kind of look back at the house quickly. He's like, you know what? Let's get through before Katja sees that.
Yeah, I already kind of veered her in the other direction. So yeah,
because I feel like she's gonna peek out. We're gonna see her in a window, just like pop in and just go. And like run outside. You can hear her like the footsteps like running through the house, like go.
She starts hammering towards the door.
Flintlock word! She's running.
Flintlock word! She's fucking sprinting towards the door. Yep, the door's just stood there.
Okay.
It opens ever so slightly, and the space that it opens into is definitely not the space behind the door.
I could just hear the creaking of that.
Yeah, it's horrific.
There is a sort of a dull green glow coming from inside.
Sinza puts her hand on the door to push it up and then turns back to Cain. So she's like this close to you. Don't make any eye contact. And she's going to push the door open and step in.
As you make your way inside.
Where am I?
This is so weird. I last time I did this with his Caden.
Where am I? As you walk in, you are met with a large open storefront. There are kind of shelves filled with books and scrolls and a variety of other sort of items on display. There are potions. There are a couple of weapons. There's sort of different magical items available. And stood is a strong word, sat behind the counter with a pipe almost as tall as him is a tall, maybe 9-foot figure with sort of brown, leafy, waxy skin. These kintsugi gold cracks across them, this lichen-esque hair that kind of has bushed up into almost an afro, and these large round glasses that cover their eyes. And they're smoking. And they smile as you walk in. Cain, what's up?
Because Cain's never been here, but I know stuff you've said out again. Would his passive perception pick up anything he recognizes or notices that's odd in here?
Everything, bro.
In what manner?
A certain thing in a jar?
You think he's got that on display?
I don't know. He might.
Roll me a perception check.
I know last time I saw the map, there was a lot of stuff on display, so...
Toby's persona immediately changing as soon as we step in this place is honestly terrifying. It
Wait, I think we've got plus 8.
I love
so
playing
that's-
this little shit.
Oh, God.
So that's 20... 22.
Jesus.
Dude, I feel like
22.
he's looking more like Lazarus with that description from what I remember. I'm just like,
He is.
oh no.
Is he really?
Yeah, because it's bushing up into the afro and everything. He's looking more like Lazarus.
So,
Yeah.
something you do have an understanding of about Fae is there is this concept called mantling. If somebody takes Lavender, if somebody takes a position of power, especially in a Fae court, and they are not that person. For example, Oren was not Lazarus, Oren stepped into Lazarus's shoes. After a while, they will fit Lazarus's shoes. They will become the same person.
This is mad.
It is a cycle. That is the nature of Fae. Is that the Fae can't change. Gods can't change. But they will change it into what they're supposed to be, and then stay that way for the rest of forever. It's a spooky concept, but Oren is kind of leaning over the table. Eyes behind eyes. How I've missed you. You've been busy.
I have. It's good to see you. How have you been?
Watching.
How's the view?
And they will tap their collar, and you can feel it tapping against yours. You've brought me a new friend.
I wouldn't.
The corpse.
This is Cain. He's a friend of mine.
Cain. Interesting. As they are leaning forward, they take kind of a long drag. And Cain, you get a kind of a face full of this green smoke as it kind of plumes around you.
Just let it pass over him. Cain. I wouldn't say friend yet, but acquaintance is more apt for the moment.
Oh, trust me, if you were not my friend, I would not let you in.
Maybe we have a different definition of friend.
I like to think all of my customers are friends. Unless they prove me otherwise.
Well, hopefully I won't be proving you otherwise. And he'll give like a little like, kind of like this nod that's a bit of a bow out of respect.
You're a man out of time.
Oi.
A dead man walking. Fascinating creature.
I assume you haven't seen many like me before then.
No. You are uncommon. I have met one or two like you. Of the same lineage. But if you want answers, you best be willing to pay.
Fortunately, Aaron, we're not here to deal in secrets and words today. We're here for items.
Coin is just as good. And lean back. What are you looking for?
Well, today, we're looking for some ethically sourced humanoid blood.
Ethically sourced. Is that your definition of ethical?
I think we might have different definitions of it.
I'll see what I have. And you watch as they vanish. Just into a cloud of that same smoke that they've been kind of
So quickly loot the
poofing
place.
out of them. Loot the place. See what happens.
We get turned into
See
worms.
what happens. No,
As
don't
you,
turn me into Markable plushie.
You are left in this store, just alone.
Since it just very slowly turns to kind of side-eye Cain.
Well, I'm gonna have a little look around while he's getting that. Okay, he's gonna have it. He's not gonna really touch anything. He's just gonna have a nice look, see what he can find, just anything that piques his interest.
Since we'll do the same. So kind of slow window shopping through like a supermarket kind of vibe.
We're going to take a very quick little break because one, I desperately need to pee, and two, I need to set up the shop. So I will be back in a little bit. But we'll be back in 5-10 minutes. So see you in a bit. So, whilst Oren is currently looking around to see whether or not they have ethically sourced human blood, what are you two doing in this shop?
I wanted to see what I could find, like look and see as looking around.
Same.
Is there anything particular you're looking for, or you just kind of
It's
mooching?
like window shopping. If there's stuff that appeals to him, like armor or items that just look interesting, stuff like that.
I'm looking for the coin, and if there's like a trap, that sounds really weird, but there's like a magical trap or something that we can purchase.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant as in like you were checking for traps, and I'm like, in this house? Okay.
I want to put it past Aaron. Just the
traps.
floor just dips out from under me. So he gets his ethically sourced blood.
Okay. You do notice there's like a handful. There's quite a lot of things on display in a variety of different cases around here. There's sort of a section where there's a bunch of rings. There's a few pieces of armor that have been kind of put out. There's some tools, potions, it's entirely dependent. I'm not going to read through all of them. You have to tell me what you're interested in looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I'm going to be here all day.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got
My
a
main
lot
thing.
for the merchant.
It's the merchant.
The merchant.
There's a lot. He's a walking shop, literally.
Categories, though, you've got potions, armor, like, you pretty much got all the categories. Okay.
So tools, potions, armor, weapons.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
I'll let you in on my mindset, Tobes. I'm looking for something that can hold the lichen.
Well, yeah, that's not happening.
Okay, that's fine then.
Yeah, no, you won't be able to find something that's capable of doing that. It's curse. It's not creature. It's curse.
Gotcha. I understand.
Cain, I will say, you as you're kind of rummaging around, you do notice something that you recognize. It's a pair of sending stones. They are labelled at 4,000 gold pieces.
That is extortionate.
He's got tariffs
You know
in the
that
shop.
he's got tariffs. You know that the merchant is capable of haggling.
Does he do price
They're also
matching?
more likely to ask you for something that matches the price.
Does he
of
price
that.
match? I'll get a receipt from.
If he thinks you are worth it, he doesn't know you.
So can I get a price match from Silver's brother?
Probably not.
Damn.
You should have bought them while you were there.
I should have got a receipt. I should have got like a thing like, do you price match this to the merchant?
Does he have any sending chalk?
No.
If we're looking for something
yes,
less.
so they are selling sending chalk. A variety of different chalks, actually. You do find it looks like a compass with 4 different colours on each of the cardinal points. And it is labelled as the Survivalist's Wayfinder. And it is 400 gold pieces.
Is there any description?
Each of the colours, sort of red, blue, green, and yellow, each have an elemental symbol on them.
Oh. Ooh. Would this be useful at all if we go into the Deadlands? And, like, tracking location?
You don't know. You don't know what it does.
Okay. I don't have, like, identifiers.
You'd have to ask Oren.
Okay.
As Oren returns, they effectively place, like, a small barrel on the table. Look what I found. Don't ask me where it came from.
Okay.
You don't want to know.
What does this compass do? Just out of curiosity.
They lean on top of the barrel, as you're kind of looking at it, and you can see them kind of peering at it, and they explain to you it has like 4 buttons on it, which are the 4 cardinal points. Each button will cause it to the compass to like start pointing in that cardinal direction towards a specific thing. So air, if you are outside, it points in the nearest direction of the nearest storm within 50 miles of you. If you're inside or underground, it points to the exit within 1 mile of you. If you're outside and you press the earth one, the device points to the nearest cave entrance that's medium or larger within a mile of you. If you're underground, it points to the nearest unpolished gemstone within 1,000 meters, or 100 feet of you. Sorry. Fire, it will point towards the nearest active campfire. Fire pit, forge, or hearth that is within a mile of you. and water points towards the nearest source of drinkable water within 1 mile of you.
Okay. I'm not really sure if it's going to be useful if we're in the Deadlands.
You're travelling to the Deadlands.
God, I can't keep my mouth shut.
Interesting information.
You're going to find out eventually
I have
anyway.
some tidbits here that might be useful to you.
What do you mean?
I know a few secrets about the Deadlands.
I'm sure you do, Oren. Can I get a teaser before I offer you some money for it?
You think it is only worth money?
I have drank from your well before and paid the consequences for doing so. I am being cautious.
Fine. Just because you have been such a good patron to me in the past. And they lean forward slightly towards you. You can see kind of the outline of their eyes behind the glasses.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not looking directly at them. You're keeping your head down.
Mm-hmm.
The Deadlands was created after the First War, the Great War, some call it, in the First Era, before the Reconstruction. The World-Weaver, mighty as she is, was never able to heal it. If you go there, it will kill you.
We're trying to work out a way to reverse it. And I'm sure you know...
Your companion will be just fine. It's called the Deadlands for a reason.
We need to get into the Deadlands.
I could get you there.
I'm sure you could, Oren. I'm sure you could. I have no doubt in your capabilities that you could just bamf me there.
I know of a recipe to an alchemical mixture that will allow you to traverse per day.
That's what I was looking for.
I've always got something for my best customers.
Mm-hmm. What would you like?
You will
for
not
it?
like this recipe.
Me in particular?
Yes.
He scares me so much. I'm just so terrified of him. I'm so scared.
Time out, bro.
What makes you think I won't like it? My past experiences, current anatomy. I'm curious. Pique my interest.
There is more information I wish to say, but you have not paid. I think it pertinent you put down how much you think it is worth. Remember, you have stuff you can trade.
I do. I have my whip.
Both of you do.
Mm-hmm. Sinza is going to put down that whip that she's had on her belt. She kind of lays it on the table.
This and 250 gold.
For your returning customer, 250 gold. We're becoming such great friends.
Do not be ungrateful in my realm.
Mm-hmm. Sinza reaches into her pocket, pulls out 250 gold, puts it down.
Good.
Where's Cain?
Cain's there. He's listening.
Okay.
Cain's taking this in.
He's taking it in because he hasn't engaged with the merchant yet, so he's getting an idea for how they function.
Yeah.
It is not like you need it. But I think it will do you good. Before you travel to the Deadlands, perhaps pilgrimage a little further down south. You
Okay.
wish to travel to the Maw of the Sea, Temple of the Three, and gather 𝘍𝘪𝘧𝘐𝑢𝑟's blessing.
That will assist us in traversing the Deadlands, is what you're saying.
𝘍𝘪𝘧𝑢𝑟's blessing will give you immunity.
For how long?
Depends on how long he wishes to oblige you with it. Perhaps 𝘍𝘪 will ask a favor of you first. And seeing as unwilling as mortals are to do favors for Fae, why would they be so willing to do one for a god?
There are some jobs that only mortals can do. Gods don't have reaches to all pieces of this land. I think that'll strike their interest.
You watch as their finger kind of extends and taps you on the middle of the forehead. Very smart, little lichen. It's just Sinza having a meltdown.
Cain, I'm so sorry, bro. How close are you to her right now? Because you're probably feeling it.
He walked a little bit further.
Yeah, she's feeling that anxiety.
Is there any weapons or kind of like magic items that might pique my interest? Out of character, if I see anything like ring of like spell storage or anything like that, would be interesting.
You do see a ring. It's got a kind of a spinning section on it, with a little metal carriage. Tiny, teeny tiny thing sat on top of this ring, with kind of an outer ring that moves, so when you spin it, the carriage goes around your finger. And it is labelled as the Ring of the Phantom Carriage.
We can ride in style.
So, Oren kind of notices that you're paying attention to this. And you can feel kind of a slight change in pressure before something is standing next to you.
I'm right behind you, aren't I?
Yeah, it is, yeah. Interested in my wares?
Well,
Corpse.
curious, and a few of them. Do you don't happen to have like any detailed descriptions of some of them, what they do?
Is it this one particularly?
Oh, well, of many one of the people I've looked at. What does this one do exactly?
I do not want to give away all my secrets for free.
Well, it's not a secret. You're advertising it as an item.
Not this item, but to put a label on everything takes away the fun.
Oi. But I need to know what I'm buying.
As they click their fingers, a small piece of paper appears in front of you with the description of this item on it.
It takes a lot of time.
The outer ring of this is this outer ring that spins is kind of dotted with imperfections to make it look like a dirt road. So it looks like the carriage is traveling around on a road. You can use an action to clap your hands and speak the command word. When you do, a large semi-real carriage appears in a not unoccupied space of you that you can see within 30 feet. The carriage is 12 feet long, 7 feet wide, and 7 feet tall, without including the height of the wheels.
What the fuck?
The carriage is see-through and can comfortably fit up to 4 medium-sized creatures, or 6 if they squeeze. The carriage does not provide any protection, because it is not real. It is an illusory carriage. A pair of phantom steeds also appear with the carriage, taking up the necessary spaces needed. The steeds are tethered to the carriage with a set of reins shared between them. A steed disappears early if it takes any damage, or if it's removed from the carriage. The carriage also disappears early if neither steed is present. It can travel. It has a speed of 100 feet and can travel 10 miles in an hour and 15 miles at a fast pace.
Ooh.
It remains up to 4 hours after it has been summoned.
4 hours, okay. Interesting.
So it could speed up your process, and you can effectively then resummon it.
It's also the thing I'm thinking, if you're going fast in this thing, it takes any damage and disappears. That momentum, we're in the carriage sitting down, we're just suddenly in the air going... and we're going to take so much damage.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like you're going at fucking maximum velocity, though.
We could, though.
It's going to be good in the Deadlands if we're traveling. I imagine the Deadlands is just like desert. I picture it's like outback Australia is what I picture.
Yeah, it is pretty much, yeah.
It's Australia. Guys, going to Australia. That would be good.
It is 400 gold pieces.
Okay. I think I'll put that with the barrel for the moment, so I can decide on the total. But it's there, it's like in the basket, you know. I'll double check it.
They place their hand on top of the barrel and look at you, Cain. I ask 75 gold for this.
I think that's a reasonable price for a barrel of ethically sourced blood.
There is a smile on their face as you say that, but they say nothing more.
I hate that like Cain can feel it, so he just ends up doing the smile. Like he smiles back at him.
Don't smile. He will eat you.
Okay.
Sinza, you notice a small key just in one of these little cases. It's on its own. It's labeled as the locking key.
So it kind of presses her snout to the glass and looks in at it.
It doesn't seem to have like the teeth of a key. It's got a padlock where the teeth are supposed to be.
Oh. Lauren.
I
don't mean to alarm you, but this key doesn't have any teeth on it.
As they kind of poke their head around, and you can feel them behind you when they're not moving. And they explain to you, you can use an action to lock an unlocked door with this key, provided the door has a keyhole.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can pretty much lock any door. You can't unlock any door. It's not a skeleton key, but you can lock any door behind you.
Okay.
If the door has a functioning mundane lock, then it is locked during using the normal statistics and DC to pick it, so it can still be unpicked. If the door doesn't have a functioning lock, then it is magically locked. So it has a DC 15, then arcane lock on it. It remains locked in this way for 24 hours, or until the door is unlocked by magical or mundane means. A door that is magically locked using this key can also be opened by it. So you can open it.
That's cool. How much for the key, the locking key?
300. Or a loose memory. You have many of those rattling about behind that wall.
Mm-hmm.
But we could maybe leave it in the past, well, with the rest for now, and
I'll think about
maybe
it.
see if we can think about it, or if we could do a bulk deal, potentially.
Perhaps.
I wish I could just send you a list of what I've got on here,
Oh,
and you
no,
can
you're
just
so
pick and
fine.
choose.
Screenshot the list.
Can't do that.
I can't.
I can't do that.
Damn.
Because there is stuff on there that you won't have access to.
Yeah.
Because that's already been bought. It's not organized like that. It's just all of my magic items are in one place.
Oren, I did want to ask you something actually, because my curiosity is my curiosity, you know. Your follower, Echo? You said they went dark
Their
and
face
someone else.
drops as you mention Echo. You watch as the smile kind of fades ever so slightly. They've gone dark, you say?
I'm trading in information, aren't we?
I know where they have gone.
You do.
I took them from there. I'm not willing to allow my second to turn into one of those things.
When you say things, you mean these interesting creatures that have... I'm not really sure I completely understand them myself.
You click their fingers, and something small, looks like a grub, maybe like a bug of some kind, appears above the tips of their fingers. And they show it to you. And it has these kind of thin tentacles on it. It looks like a maggot, but slightly bigger, with a ring of teeth on the front of it, and it is wriggling around. You've never seen anything like that before. One of these.
You don't want me to eat it, do you? What?
I would not recommend that,
Yeah.
little lichen. Even with your curse, you could not withstand this.
Is this what's changing people?
You are smart.
This is what the sickness and
You roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
What? I'm just a little guy.
Would Cain have any knowledge on what this is at all?
Natural
Oh
20.
my god.
Can you can roll me an intelligence check or maybe a history check?
I'm gonna go with history.
A 21.
Natural 20.
There is from Sinza, natural 20, even better. You feel a kind of a knocking in your chest. A 𝘞𝘬𝘭𝘮 recognizes what they're looking at.
Can I very subtly reach my, I guess, hand down to her to try and understand what she's implying?
You watch it as you kind of focus yourself. The orange eyes move down on you as if they are watching you do this. 16 history. I'll get to you in a sec. As you begin to kind of almost like ask your lichen 𝘞𝘬𝘭𝘮 what it is. The creature from another plane. This is what it has brought. This is the sickness.
Where have you seen this?
I do not know. There is a strain, as if they don't recall. but they recognize it. I saw this with you in 𝘏𝘪𝘨.
We saw the sickness. We didn't see what was behind it.
We did not see what happened to them.
No. We need to tell Ollie.
Senua kind of retreats as if that has confused your Lycan, that there is something they don't remember.
Yeah, I'm like, what is she taken from Senua? Since I kind of just stretches her shoulders, kind of opens her eyes, which are met with Oren, and she's like,
You understand, you can look at me.
Can we get insight check?
We already have a deal.
Where's Cain?
Not looking at them.
I'm just worried if Cain heard that.
We already have a deal. They're not being subtle.
I think for Sinza's own reason, she still refuses to meet their eyes.
I understand you are playing it safe. As they, click their fingers, this little bug is cut in half. And just kind of turns to mush in their fingers. I do not appreciate them being here.
For that information. The information that I have received on this is that it is staying in 𝘏𝘪𝘨 for the time being. It does not spread any further. From what I know.
It is not what I know. It has started to spread from the outer walls. 𝘏𝘪𝘨 is not secular anymore. But 𝘏𝘪𝘨 is its epicenter. Do you remember the last time you were here, little Lycan?
I remember it well.
Do you remember when you brought your friend with you?
Yes.
We looked out upon that water, and we saw this creature that has taken 𝘏𝘪𝘨 in its grasp. I ventured for that thought again. His focus has changed. Think of this as a gift from me, Sinza. I do not ask payment for this. But your Lyre has drawn his gaze.
Sinza's eyes go wide. Then she very quickly fixes her expression to show nothing. She just very cautiously kind of dips her chin as a thank you.
Is your dead friend going to buy anything?
I think if
He's looking at weapons at the moment.
Cain, I am going to send you this. If there's something on the list you see that you want to ask about, I'll tell you whether or not it's actually there or not, because unfortunately...
Oh, okay. That's fine. That's
the
all
list.
right.
I can also send it to Love, you know what? Fuck it.
I see an eyeball there saying Crystal Warfare, so I'm like,
yeah, I wonder what that is.
I wonder. I'm interested to see if I recognize it.
I think I'm okay on items. I was here to talk about Echo and to get the blood. Oh, you have a crypt wound closure though.
That's not there.
Okay.
That was being sold in the city of Arlicold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is Phantom Walkers there?
Phantom Walkers are there.
Phantom Walkers are there. Okay. And then we've got...
While wearing these boots, the DC of any ability checks made to track your movements increases by 5.
Okay.
In addition, you can use a bonus action to cause the boots to leave behind no footprints for a minute. When you do, see another set of similar footprints appear on the ground that lead in random directions.
Ooh, that's cool.
That's pretty cool. I'm interested also that the Ouroboros ring, if it's there.
The Ouroboros ring is there, yes.
And the Gloom Wrought armor, just the effects.
Or the scale mail.
Yeah, the scale mail.
So the Ouroboros ring is a silver serpent kind of ring, just quite simple design. While wearing the ring, the creature, when a creature that you can see, including yourself, rolls a d20, you can use a reaction to speak the command word and roll a d8. You make the decision after knowing the result of the roll, but before the GM declares the outcome. When you do, alter the number rolled on the d20 before any modifiers are added to it by the d8. You can choose to either add or subtract the number you rolled on the d8 from the d20. So if you rolled, let's say, a 14 and you rolled a 4, you could either go down to a 10 or an 18 on that roll, depending on what you want. The d20 is treated as if it had originally rolled the altered number. And then you add the modifiers on top of it.
Okay, interesting.
The Gloomwrought scale mail is intricate kind of scaled armor that Oren explains to you is from another plane of existence, but was bought and sold to them in the Underdark. It has aspects of the Shadowfell in this armor. Whilst you are wearing this armor, you have advantage on saving throws that make you to avoid or end the frightened condition. And it has 3 charges that allow you to cast Calm Emotions from the armor without expending the spell slot.
Buddy.
That definitely interests Cain, but at the same time, he's trying to think of use for what's coming ahead more than that. If he sees the eyeball thing, that will probably pique his interest because it's like, what you got here?
You do see on the side there is maybe about 6 or 7 jars, individual jars, each with a glassy, preserved Azemoth eye in them. They are of different colours, different patterns. Some have almost like a clover pattern iris, so 4 split pupils. Others are just 2. You see one that is very familiar to you. It is orange and split with 3. They explain to you that the far sight, it is used for far sight, is an arcane eye. It has a spell effectively imbued into it. You can cast the arcane eye spell with it, which is where you can create an invulnerable eye that hovers in any direction, that has dark vision, that you can then see out of. So it effectively acts as like an invisible sensor that allows you to see around certain areas.
I will. I'll ask about the price of that.
4,000 gold pieces. Unless you have something you wish to trade that is of equal value.
For an eye, it seems like there's a big price jump compared to a lot of other items here.
These are not easy to get hold of.
Understandable.
These were left behind by the predecessor. I did not collect them. Considering that you are from that time, I'm sure you'd understand. There was a bit of a problem with asmoths and people working on the black market. Me having them means they are not in the hands of mortals. What good are they returned to their owners now they are petrified?
Yeah, he'll put it back down.
Do not think of me as a criminal. Corpse.
I think you're jumping to conclusions there. Like you said, this was from your predecessor, right?
It is easy to assume.
I never assumed anything. You
sit
have
back.
your stock, you sell your stock, you bargain, you haggle. I see no crime here.
They lean into Sinza, almost like a friend, leaning into your ear, and muttering. It feels strange to have a watchdog of another god in my domain. Almost like I'm being judged.
Are you sure you were only here to do deals? To make business? To trade?
It is not often I have God chosen amongst my wares. It's a shame he is what he is.
How do you mean?
I know of his predecessor.
The one who came before Cain?
Yes. He had quite the reputation. My sister 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘐 knows him too. He is hard to ignore. If you had the eyes that could see into Saemyth, I'm sure you would see them too.
And the ones who follow Cain?
They nod and then lean back as if their casual conversation is over, and then take another drag of their smoke.
Cain, are you gonna buy anything? Can we go, please?
Well, we got the we got the blood. We've got the carriage ring, and then you added, what was it?
I'm all good. I got information.
No?
You're not going to get anything.
Okay. I thought there was something else you put there.
There was a ring. There was the key, but I'm not sure how of use
key.
that's going to be to Sinza.
It could be pretty useful if we're in a city, though.
Okay, I'm happy to buy it then. If
I think that might
it's gonna
be
useful.
I think it might be at some point. If we're dealing with a siege at some point and need to lock out minions at any point.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Cool. Yeah, we'll put it in the pile.
Yeah.
So can you remind me what you've got?
The key that locks doors.
Key, yeah.
The ring of the Phantom Carriage
ring.
The blood. And Kane's going to
Yep.
ask if they've got any diamond dust.
They can sell you diamond dust,
Okay.
yes.
Because what is it? It's 100 gold worth for a casting of Greater Restoration. So probably about 300 gold's worth just to be safe.
Yeah.
300
gold's worth, they are happy to do that.
Okay. And
So you'd be looking at 700,075 gold for all of the above.
how much gold?
1,075.
1,075. Would they have a diamond worth 300 just in case for Revivify to add on top of that? Because it's a diamond worth 300.
Yeah.
They'd have, yeah.
So 1,375. Is that your total?
Yeah.
Add that to your inventory, like the stuff like the
Inventory.
diamond dust, etc.
Yeah,
and
let
then
me
I
just-
will add the rest of those details to
So
you.
it's taking away 1,375.
Yes.
Let me take that away. That's taking a big chunk of my money.
Yup.
The key was 400, so give yourself back 400. I'll pay for the key.
Okay. Okay. Diamond dust.
I wasn't expecting the session to be almost entirely shopping because we've
No,
only gone out
I
left.
didn't.
I didn't expect that. I love shopping though. I do enjoy shopping.
I did all of Wednesday was a shopping session too, and
I'm
I'm like,
sorry. We still need
haven't
to
had a good
talk.
shop in a while. We just haven't had a good shop, and we enjoy it.
Toby hates shopping.
see how much you can get in.
I'm
I
sorry.
fucking hate them. I hate them. I think they're boring as hell.
I like shopping. I like shopping.
Okay, next scene.
I like shopping when I
like
have it
shopping,
organised to do. If I'm actually prepared for it, which
Yeah.
I wasn't.
So it's-
Sorry.
Sorry,
You're fine.
300 diamond dust. I can add that myself on here.
Yeah, you can add.
If you just make an item,
Okay.
just label how much of it is
Yeah.
worth, and all of that shit. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I think that's it for today.
Tell Sam I said hello. It has been some time.
Oh, send my regards.
They don't like me very much. As they kind of smile.
We appreciate your service, as always, Aaron.
And I appreciate your patronage.
Backs out of the room. Not turning away from them.
Walking backwards?
She is walking backwards. She instructs Cain to do the same.
As you two step back out of the room and into the opening, you realize it has only been a couple of seconds of you stepping out of Bria Scye. As when you return, it is no different. If anything, you can still see Katya in Maris's office in the front window, heading into the house as if she's only just gone inside.
Oh damn! Went back in time by 2 seconds.
As you turn, the door is gone.
Good.
I'm just there with a giant barrel of fucking blood. Like
It's about this big.
Okay, it's like she walked in the door and then she's like turns around and I'm suddenly there with a barrel of blood. Like, what?
Oh.
Huh? All right.
It's not huge, but if you're drip feeding him, it'll last.
I'll go in with the quote unquote boar's blood barrel.
As you walk in, you can see Katya's like trying to find something to occupy herself with in Maris's study, and she starts kind of poking around at his mutagens. It's
Katya,
like shiny things. What?
what do I have on me to give Katya?
Keys.
I'm gonna give Katya
The locking key.
No,
that
not
can
that.
lock
I'm not
Cain
giving
out of his
Katya the
house.
locking key. Sinza has a knife on her. She gives Katya the knife. She gives her something to occupy herself.
I mean,
Oh wait,
what am I supposed to do with this?
Yeah, wait. I'm gonna give Katya. I have eyes of minute seeing, which allows you to look into things with more detail.
Okay.
I have these for you.
She puts the glasses on, and her eyes get like. She's like, do I look stupid?
No. You look excellent. Oh God.
She kind of leans over to Maris's study and is like, oh, whoa. As she's now looking at it with like these big glasses on, she can now see a lot more detail.
I made it worse.
You're starting to wonder if maybe she just needs glasses.
She's a like and very good prescription.
Yeah.
Oh, hyena's got
she
little
was
glasses on the
contacts.
end of its nose.
The hyena, and then it's just suddenly, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
And then goes back into feral mode.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Cain, as you step into the house, you know where you're going. You've been in here many, many times, and you can hear kind of the sound of shuffling from behind the door. It is closed. You can smell incense burning, and then a kind of a stronger smell that is being like they're trying to cover it up with the incense. Some metallic kind of sting. Sinza.
Do I smell it?
Yep.
What does it smell like?
Blood.
Sinza's keen for a hunt, and if she smells blood, her ears kind of prick. She turns in the direction of it.
I'm trying to ignore it too.
Do you know what they're doing in there?
Prayer.
Does it sound...
This is why I usually I don't go near them when they're doing this sort of stuff. It's not really my thing.
Is it like 𝘞𝘦𝘭𝘥𝘰𝘮𝘦 stuff?
Mm-hmm. It's a donation to Atreus. Why do you think he wears bandages all the time?
What?
Cain, do you open the door?
Do I hear, like, that they're in prayer right now?
They're not talking, so you would assume so.
If I assume so, I'll leave it, and I'll bring the blood into the study for the moment.
Okay, you head into the study. You can see both Sinza and Katya are on edge.
Well,
do you think it'd be a good idea for us to just go outside? Just for a bit?
I'm thinking I'm going to leave this here. While they're doing their prayer, I don't know how long it's going to take. I'll go prepare something for you both.
Please?
Yeah, so he's going to go outside, and he's going to go look wherever he can to find something for them, to prepare enrichment time.
It's the same process that you're used to. As you are busy doing that, Sinza, that smell is hard to ignore, but Katya encourages you to come outside with her.
Sinza follows.
And as you both kind of go outside to take a seat, whilst Cain, I'm going to make you invisible because you have literally sailed to another island to go and sort this out.
I'm not here.
She starts kicking her legs as she sits down. She's trying to actively kind of keep herself busy. You can see that like she's antsy. So what are you doing next? I wasn't expecting you to come home.
Taking a little hiatus, I guess. We needed a couple weeks after some of the stuff that we've been up to, so...
Is that why Mr. Lyre's not with you?
Yes, Katya, that's why Mr. Lyre isn't with us.
She kind of pulls a bit of a face and like stares at the floor. Alright. Do you know if he's coming to visit soon though? Hey, he's been writing.
Mm-hmm.
She starts going red.
Yeah. He was thinking about it. He had some business in the city of Isle of Gold that he had to deal with, so...
Must be boring being that important all the time.
I don't think we're important, we're just trying to get things done.
I think you're pretty important.
I don't think so. Important is a lot of...
Did you manage to kill this lady, this bloodied mother?
Yeah.
See, I think that's pretty important.
Maybe what others we need to deal with as well. I'm just trying to wrap my head around the next one.
What's the next one?
Sinza becomes very soft with Katya. and kind of like looks at her, and she wants to read her body language mostly as she says, like, the Lycan will be next.
Roll me an insight check. Oof. You watch as she's kind of like gone from idle to she's stilled quite a bit. Which one?
The one who bit us, 𝘞𝘰𝘊. The one who cursed us.
Look, I know you're big and important. I've lost friends trying to go and find her. Don't do it.
Sinza places her hand on 𝘞𝘰𝘊's, kind of gives it a little squeeze. Is this something that we have to do?
As if you even find her. I know Miris has been looking into it for years now, and he's still not been able to find barely any information on her.
We have an idea. 𝘞𝘰𝘊, I did want to ask you something. You want to be free of your curse, right?
I think so. I think I've gotten used to it.
Yeah.
I think it'll be weird not having that part of me anymore.
When you have nothing, and the curse is all that we have, it feels weird to be rid of it.
Well, what if the only reason that I've got all these people here is because we have this common denominator? What if it goes away, I'd lose everyone? What if no one wants to stay around?
I think people will still want to be here, 𝘞𝘰𝘊.
I don't know. Some people are more desperate than others.
What will you do? Do you want to stay here? This is all an if. If it happens. If we're successful. But again,
I probably wouldn't stay. I really want to travel.
yeah.
I don't get that opportunity because I'm not in control enough yet. Which isn't great.
Do you think the others feel the same?
I think the others are independent enough that they'll go where they want. Some might stay.
They've made a living out of it. The Kindred of Ash.
They've made a living out of their curse. If we get rid of that, we're just another band of mercenaries.
I know. And this is the dilemma.
But if it's something you have to do, they're just gonna have to get used to it.
I know, but this is the dilemma. This is what I'm
You
trying-
said this is something you have to do.
I know. Then what happens to me?
I'd rather that we all lose this curse than another 50 of us get it in the next 10 years. I'd rather we relearn our lives.
Yeah.
I'd like to know what happened before I woke up in the ocean.
Since it squeezes her hand again. Yeah.
Katya's one of the youngest Lycans here. Like, she's one of the more recent ones. You and her are within the last 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And she stands out a little bit in comparison to the rest of the kindred, who are quite hardy folk. she's a little softer,
Mhm.
a bit more of a jokester, and a lot of people don't necessarily get on with that here.
Mhm.
So she does stick out a bit of a sore thumb.
Yeah.
I don't want to worry you. And I don't want to tell Mr. Cain. But if you get rid of this lichen, doesn't that mean that his and Miras's deal is off? Because that's the only reason why Miras is still here.
This is something I need to discuss with Cain. Because this is something I've also been thumbing over as well. And I know that this... Miras has been here for Cain. If this is something that Cain has to do, that's going to break him.
I won't let him do it. I'll stand between them if I have to. Even if I ain't got no lichen to protect me.
𝘞𝘬𝘭𝘤𝘮, this isn't something that you can get between.
I don't care. Miras for me is the only reason that I'm here.
I know.
I'm pretty sure every lichen here thinks that. They'll all stand between him and them. But I don't want to bring that up to him, because I don't know if that is how that works. I don't know if Sam is going to be kind.
I don't think that Sam is kind with the deals that she makes. With the intention.
I don't think Sam cares. None of the gods truly do. Because they can't. They're not capable of it. We're a blink. Why would they care?
I will bring this up to Cain.
It doesn't have to be brought up right away. Seems like you've got like a long journey ahead of you. But wherever you're going next, think about it.
I think a part of him knows already. He just doesn't want to think about it.
At this point, Cain, you have somewhat returned to the island after having set up enrichment time. Are you going to take them and leave them there? Because for the sake of time, I'm expediting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, please
that's
expedite
fine.
it.
You are just not going to have
Mhm.
that, unfortunately.
That's fine.
Are you leaving them there, or are you going with
I'll
them?
go with them. Keep an eye on
What is
them.
Cain doing?
Keep an eye on him. He normally does. And then he'll clean what needs to be cleaned up. And we'll head back.
It's a good number of hours of hunting and chasing, and because there is more space with less lichens on the isles, you can spread out the hunting game a little more.
I can hide them across other parts.
The two of them are a good team. They hunt as a pack, and they are quite scary because one of them is long with horns and one of them is just long. She's just really long, and you can hear them even when you cannot see them. You can hear them across the aisles. Bria Scye is alive with just the two of them, and that's all it needs. And those hours pass, and you two finally get a hunt after who knows how long of not being free of that. Katya looks sweaty. I think it's time for me to go take a bath. I look like shit.
In front of Sinza's mouth is all just like stained and red and a bib, and she's like just panting. I go have a bath.
You should probably also do something about that.
No, the red
It's a
doesn't suit
look.
me. Yeah, the red doesn't suit.
I'm more concerned about the fact you're wearing, like, silk shirt.
It's fine.
It's not gonna come out.
I'll work something out. Should this clothes around here somewhere?
As Katya heads off to go and clean up.
Before she goes, Sinza is going to just put her hands on Katya, just on her shoulders. Don't concern yourself too much with the conversations that we had. Okay?
Yeah, alright. Just don't get yourselves into too much shit. And don't think too much about the consequences, because you're just gonna have to do it.
Yeah. You're very wise, Katya, when you need to be.
Yeah. Yeah. And she kind of waves her hand like, nah, no one thinks that. No one takes me seriously.
Sinza would also like to give her the map coordinates contacts for the Grove. So if we don't see Katya, Katya has somewhere to go.
She's currently not allowed to leave Bria Scye. But when she is able to, she may travel there. And she seems excited about the prospect of going to a druid grove. Like, that's exciting. She's like, whoa, druids? What the fuck?
They can turn into any animal?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, it's like being amongst my own, I guess, maybe, kind of.
Close as you're gonna get.
As close as you can get.
As close as you can get. Do you, as the few days go on, because you are here for about a month.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
What is it that you want to get up to in your downtime whilst you are here?
Did we get the recipe?
No.
Did we
we
get
got
that?
told we
We
can get a
didn't.
blessing from a Zoa.
That's it. Get a blessing from a Zoa. Okay. Got that.
I want to talk
I can
about
also
Njol.
ask information.
Yeah, talking about Njol
from those two.
Yeah, with everyone here, we're gonna talk about the Deadlands probably.
Yes.
See if they have any information or insight that might help with that, and what we've been told about Azoa. I'm sure they're gonna question us like, where the fuck did you just appear with a barrel of human blood like that? So we were probably gonna end up talking about the merchant over the month with them. Like that will just end up being a conversation with them. I will
say right away, Miris has had dealings with the merchant.
Yeah.
So Miris is like, oh, you fucker. You went and spoke to the goddamn merchant. He's just like, oh.
He needed the blood.
Like,
He needed the blood.
Please tell me you just used money. He's like, please tell me
We
it was
learned
just
from our
money.
mistake. I learned from my mistakes, and I only dealt in money this time. So I'm very happy with myself.
This time?
Anyway,
What do you mean this time?
No,
Yes,
tea sounds great.
There's just this look from Cain to Sinza occasionally because he knows now. He's not happy, but he's not bringing it up. It's not the time.
You want to talk about something, Cain?
I don't approve of your other dealing with the merchant, but there's nothing we can do about it right now.
It's just something that I'm carrying. It's fine.
Doesn't seem fine.
What do you
regardless. Considering how you reacted going to the merchant, it didn't seem like your previous dealings were fine, or you were happy with it.
I was dealing in secrets and memories last time.
Well, I hope you've learned from that experience, at least.
Since I kind of
You want to make the Everdark worse? That is what you'll do. When you deal in memories, you're just going to make it bigger.
I didn't deal in any memories that I didn't know.
That's still not good. Miris is still not happy about this. Right, well... You said that you wanted to talk to me about... what, exactly?
Which one do we start with? If you want to go with your idea, Sinza, maybe?
Mine was about Njol, but... I mean, if we're heading there at some point.
Miris looks like he doesn't really change expression. Mordhouse, as he brings in tea, kind of tilts his head in your direction. He's like, I've been to Knoll.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
Anytime.
Many years ago.
Nothing recently.
No, not recently. I've been busy taking care of Master Mirrors in the last number of years.
You heard anything in recent years about Knoll?
I've heard that it's quieter now. But in terms of, people, Mordhouse kind of pulls a bit of a face. When we were first looking for you, Sinza, we sent someone to Knoll.
Targan was from Nyon. So, apparently, there's a...
We met Targan once or twice.
Yeah.
Maris's head turns in your direction and looks over your shoulder.
Look, my main concern with going to Njol is that I'm going to go there and be met with something I'm not expecting. When I first met Cain, he had mentioned the name Artorias, and I don't know what the weight of that means.
Honestly, neither do I. I'm not as up to date, let's say, as I would like. I don't know an awful lot about it. Master Cain might know a little more. How much do you recall, Master Cain? Roll me a history check at disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Disadvantage. No information for
Why
Susan.
did it have to be disadvantage? Because I got a nat fucking 20, motherfucker. That is gonna be 7.
7.
Fuck's sake.
You are trying to think back about what you know about Newell. It's a lot less than you thought. You have been there on and off. You remember it from a long time ago, before Sinza. And that was a couple of generations before her.
Like a lot of more.
But there's a big gap here of like between that point and then you meeting Targan, in which by that point Sinza was also part of the family.
Most of my memories are patchy at best. To be honest, I thought I would remember more on the spot. But I don't think there's anything useful I can say. It's probably best to go there and find out. At least for you.
I don't know anything specific, if I'm truly honest. I wonder if that... Do you think that Paladin Order is still there?
Oi, they're his family's from.
Oh, he kind of pulls a bit of a face, like, shit. I didn't realize they were the same thing.
The household of Paladins is dedicated to 𝘏𝘏𝘏𝘏𝘏.
I'm sorry. You skipped over that entirely, Cain. What do you mean?
A lot of this I'm trying to recall, and it's very difficult for me to grasp a lot of these memories, but
They don't quite feel like yours sometimes.
Yeah. No, the other Taurus families from it is a family that's from a household of paladins that are dedicated to 𝘏𝘏𝘏𝘏. Yeah, it's household full of paladins. There's a few different families, all part of one household. It's quite big. It was quite big from what I remember.
The household Taurus.
There's there's a few other people. Well, quite a few that you've got. Sorry, I'm trying to remember. Ryan Artorias, Lyre Artorias, and then you've got the Gatkas. So it's Midja Gatka, Flores Gatka, Othmar Artorias. And then you got the 𝘏𝘬𝘭𝘰𝘮𝘦. So you got Viola and Yana. 𝘏𝘬𝘭𝘮𝘦.
Cain, roll me a wisdom save.
What have you two been up to? What have you two been up to?
That is a 16.
16. How does that make you feel?
Ooh.
What does that feel like to say her name out loud?
Regret. Yeah, it tastes like regret. He feels it in his mouth, you know.
I think Mordhouse picks that up, that you look remorseful in some capacity, and he places a hand on your shoulder. I personally don't recognize any of those names, but perhaps you do, Miss Sinza.
Can I make a soul search?
You don't recognize any of them.
Not even-
You could try and push the Everdark for it.
I think I'm in a safe space, so I think I'm gonna reach a little.
Of all places to
forward
be, the place where the Lycan's allowed to be around, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, let's do a soul search.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like me to roll for that?
Roll me a wisdom roll, please.
Just a wisdom roll.
Yes, wisdom check.
Oh no.
I was like, if you rolled a 20 and got information right now.
As you push against it, it almost hurts. But like, it pushes back. It's cold. It's telling you, no. This isn't your information. You're not allowed this. The violence of it almost implies there's something important there that it doesn't want you to recognize.
Sinza's claws just kind of dig into the side of the chair where she's sitting. And she's just filled with this kind of white-hot rage for a second, and then remembers that Cain is sitting very closely to her and just calms herself.
Breathe, Sinza.
It wants the names to be kept from me, which means they're important.
So you understand that going to this place could be dangerous for you.
I want to know.
What happens when that is unlocked?
I don't know. Just...
We've not had a breakthrough with the Everdark since I founded the Kindred. If you're able to figure it out and something drastic happens, we can't be there to help you.
How do I go about this then? How am I supposed to
You've
go
got Cain. It is your choice if you want to go ahead with this.
I need this. I need something.
Then we'll work on ways that you can keep yourself steady. Then we'll help Cain understand that too. More so than he already gets. He's already pretty solid at this sort of thing.
Better teach him a good chokehold if I get to that point.
Whilst you've been gone, Mirrors kind of tilts his head in your direction, Sinza. I've been attempting something with a few of the lichen. It's yielded a few results. Very minimal. Perhaps you'd find it useful. Using 𝘞𝘦𝘭𝘮 to try and push through the Everdark. Effectively firing synapses in your brain that are locked off from you.
Oh. I mean, if it's been successful.
Mildly.
There's something I did want to ask you, Mirrors, with the lichen and the other lichens. Do any of the others speak or see or put form to their lichen?
Mordhouse? As he kind of looks towards you, you can see Mordhouse has this weirdly stony expression on his face. They're not they're not their own entity. They're not thinking, they are an urge. They're not their own creature.
I think mine is.
As he's kind of looking at you, roll me an insight check. Both of you, if you want to.
The music changed. God damn it, Tobias. Oh,
Cole, you're rolling good today.
24.
17.
Ah. Both of you can see that he looks uncomfortable about something. As if the concept has unsettled him. Cain especially, you can feel that discomfort. It's almost like he is putting together pieces in his head of information that he has based on what he's just been told.
Kane's gonna go make some calming tea for everyone while we talk about it.
Good idea.
Because it keeps going from high anxiety to down to high anxiety. He's like, he's gonna just make some calming tea so we can talk about these subjects without getting too stressed.
As you make some tea, you can hear Mordhouse quietly talking in the other room, like through the door, to Sinza. So yours speaks and has thoughts.
Her name is Senya.
The air in the room shifts slightly. Both of them are silent. Okay. It told you this. It told you its name is Senua.
Not it. We found it in a book. And when I addressed it, responded to that.
So you named it? Or it heard the name and it responded to hearing it?
Just to make sure I'm correct here, we found the name in the Bloodied Mother's book, right? Senua?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it could be either way, but we found it in a book that belonged to one of the lichen's kin.
I'm gonna wait for Cain to get back with that tea before we address this.
Okay.
As Cain, you return with a nice steamy little pot of tea,
yay.
pouring out, and
Oh, yay.
everyone gets a little cup of tea.
Yay. Yum. Good
Big
tea,
sipper.
So, I'm going to say this in a way that will not alarm you. And as he says that, he immediately looks in Cain's direction. Cain, roll me an insight check.
They're just gonna kill me.
That's a nat 20 plus 8.
Yes!
Nat 20.
28.
You can read it on his expression. Be ready to cast calm emotions.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Oh!
This might go badly.
That doesn't look good. It's like, not to alarm you, and seeing Cain get ready
Not
with
to
calm
alarm you.
emotions. No, wait.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm
So
preparing.
he takes one of your hands, Sinza, and kind of places it between his. He is cold. He's colder than you would have expected. His hands are very heavily wrapped in bandages. As he kind of thumbs over your claws. We've done a bit of research over the past 50, 60 years, right? There's been a number of white lichens. They're a lineage. The title is passed down.
No.
From our most recent research, 𝘞𝘬𝘭𝘥 is the name of the last person to get this title. The one before her was a man, I believe, an elven man, and she was once human, perhaps. We're not sure of her lineage before this, but she was picked by him. And we don't know if she's picked a predecessor in this generation. I don't think she's needed to. Given she's a bit of an anomaly. She shouldn't be able to survive in the Deadlands, and yet she does. We don't know why. We don't know how. But her name is 𝘞𝘬𝘭𝘥. And if your lichen is named that, then there must be some level of connection there. Perhaps it recognizes the name because you were cursed by 𝘞𝘬𝘭𝘥, but I don't know what that could mean.
Sinza, at this point, has put her tea down and very slowly pulled her hand from Miris. You should call me a protege. A bloodied mother. Said I looked like her. It's not. That's not what I am, though. I'm not.
You can see Miris has this kind of look of confusion, of concern on his face. The feelings in this room, Cain, are so tense. It is uncomfortable. You can feel the anxiety radiating off of Sinza and the genuine fear from Miris.
As I'm drinking his tea.
Down in the tea.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't know. We do not have enough evidence right now.
I'm really warm
If
in here.
maybe she said that
Really, it's
to get under your skin.
really warm in here all of a sudden.
He looks at Cain again, just like, be prepared. Do you ask 𝘞𝘬𝘭𝘥 what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay. You mentally reach down, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Everything just fades away. Like she's just submerged herself back in the lake. And she's just reaching for something. And she reaches for 𝘞𝘬𝘭𝘥. Wisdom.
Who are you? Where am I?
11.
11. As you reach down, your hand, you can feel kind of your spectral hand reaching through fur. And kind of the curl of bone of a jaw. And something sharp kind of nip at your hand, as if, don't touch me. It is entirely based on the sensation. You can't see or necessarily hear anything, but you are gauging interest. Of will this lichen talk to me? Will Senya be open to talking to me? While Sinza is trying to navigate this, as it's taking some time, Miris will quietly kind of look at Cain over the table. She's going to be mad at me, but I think I know somewhere that she can go to get answers. And if she gets answers, then we all get answers.
Okay, and what do you have in mind for that?
I haven't visited since I last saw her, which was over 100 years ago. Oof. As he pulls a bit of a face. I know you've got business with the merchant. How about you fuck around with another fae?
That's going to be the third one this week, then? Okay. This is out to the
Grand.
list.
𝘏𝘪𝘨 is not a typical... Well, she's not typical as in, she doesn't take deals the way that other fae do.
I've heard you mention the name before, but I don't know too much about them.
I travelled with her for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Back when she was mortal. It's a long time ago now.
Right, it's that 𝘏𝘪𝘨. Okay.
She's, it might do you guys, actually, maybe not her. As he kind of looks again towards Sinza, who's, deep in focus. She runs a bathhouse in the Whisper Fields. She runs a bathhouse in the Whisper Fields. It is open to locals. She's tried to make her realm as open to mortals as possible. So to kind of remove the stigma of fae, or at least of her. It's quite a popular adventurous spot from what I've heard. I'd recommend going and requesting an audience with her.
Why?
She can take you into the dream. And that's the safest place that you can poke around for answers, is somewhere where you can't be heard. You get the feeling that he's implying here that Sinza could be brought into a completely safe space where she can face to face with her lichen and talk to her.
I think that's maybe worth a shot.
If the white lichen, if Senua is who you're going after next, you need as much information as possible. She's on your sword. I know who your targets are. Sinza, after much attempting to get Senua's attention, she's not giving it to you. She is worn out after her hunt.
Yeah.
She does not want engagement.
She wants nap time.
She wants nap time. She's
I
tired.
want
She's
time.
full and tired.
Yeah.
More floor time.
Yeah. Since this whose head is probably bowed, she kind of just tilts her head and looks sidelong.
And what connections does this 𝘏𝘪𝘨 have
You snap back into this conversation. You're like, huh?
Why are we... Whoa.
We think that she could help you.
Oh.
I think
With...
she might be able to give both of you more than you think. I don't know what sort of payment she'd ask for, if any.
Does Cain know she's connected with Asus?
Roll me a religion check.
It's one of those things, like, I know he probably talked to like Mirrors about stuff, but I don't know if he talked about that. It's a 9.
9. You do not know what
Okay.
what god she is associated to.
Okay.
Sinza, you can roll me a religion check if you want.
Yeah, why not?
Yippee. Yeah, she just woke up and was like, so Drusera, huh?
Oh, it's really good. 18.
An 18. You know that 𝘏𝘪𝘨𝘧𝘐 is a child of Asus. You know Drusera is tied to the weave. It's likely she is a child of Asus.
I also know that...
Which means 𝘏𝘏𝘨 and Drusera are siblings.
Which is not good, considering everything that's going on. Okay. Look, we need to meet the gang somewhere anyway. If Drusera can help in coaxing this being, then...
Well, if you're going to the Whisper Fields, perhaps it would be better if you are returning to travel to 𝘞𝘏𝘨, to travel from here, and take the ocean route. Traveling by boat is the easiest way to get to 𝘞𝘏𝘨.
Yeah. I mean, Duncan's crew is just kind of... Have they come ashore at all and, like, said hi? Or are they just out there?
Have they been given
A
orders?
few times, but the Lycans like to try and hunt the Birdman, so he tends to stay away from the water. He stays underwater.
Okay.
I would recommend taking the water to get to 𝘞𝘏𝘨, but I've heard that the waters near the Deadlands are treacherous, so I would be careful. I do not know what they hold. How much of that land has seeped into the water? I'm sure Mirrors has more information on the Deadlands, do you not? As he tilts his head. I mean, the Deadlands is a place of decay and emptiness. I to my understanding, I've never been there, and honestly, I don't want to. As he looks like I have no intention of going there. The air there is so heavily tainted with magic, it is completely unbreathable.
Magic?
It simply has stripped the life out of the land itself. My understanding is that it was a weapons testing ground in the First Era.
Oh.
Great.
It's called the Deadlands simply as the thing that thrives there is the dead. Creatures that don't eat, sleep, breathe, or drink. Anything that doesn't need to survive can live there. But how the White Lycan lives there is beyond me. From my understanding, she is the same composition as the Kindred. So she would be the same as you, or Mordhaus, or Katya. You are the same. She shouldn't be able to survive there at all. I would recommend looking into ways to survive these lands so you wouldn't get too heavily affected by the side effects of it all. I know that not everything is perfect, but I've heard word on the wind from our traveling kindred that people can take blessings from gods to get there.
We spoke to a friend
Perhaps...
who recommended a blessing from Zoa.
Zoa. I would have thought of Reese, but I doubt she'd want her followers going to a land that she once tried to protect and then was desecrated. So, as he's like, doesn't know much about the Divine Seven, which isn't great. I'm not personally partial to the Divine Order, but I can be sure the Divine I follow wouldn't offer the same protections.
Mm-hmm.
Even the waters around the Deadlands are supposed to be kind of haunted. That's what I've heard. So if you're traveling there by boat, be prepared for a fight, perhaps. People have said there are ghost ships and other horrible kind of amalgamations of magic that live in those waters. Which, I mean, really isn't helping with the whole being afraid of water thing.
Yeah,
you're going to have to get used to it.
Yep, you're really just helping with the fear of ghost pirates now is going to haunt me.
Well, I mean, the Dauntless, if he kind of looks out the window at it, it's got cannons. This thing is built for battle.
Dude, that'd be so fun.
Against ghost ships?
Against ghost ships,
fight
potentially.
Ghost ships.
Potentially. It might be rumours.
I have my own theories on how the lichen is surviving out there. I don't know to what truth that is. Because how long...
Do you want to bounce it off us?
Well, I think she's feeding the other lichen.
She's using you as an energy source?
She could be using all of us as an energy source. You said there was an increase in numbers recently. How long has it been since she's hunted?
We haven't been able to trace her.
You said that 𝘏𝘰𝘭𝘥 was bitten in the ocean. On a boat somewhere. How the hell is it traveling? I was bitten in the...
Off the moor of the sea. She was in that kind of section of the ocean.
Which is on the other side of where I was. This thing has a way of moving quickly, or it just moves quickly.
Roll me an intelligence check.
Thank you. Intelligence.
Mm.
17.
You are immediately reminded of how the Bloodied Mother moves.
Oh my god. It's moving.
You are immediately reminded that she's got ties to the Astral Sea. She can just walk through it. How better to move through space than to travel to a different version of it?
Yeah. Fuck. Okay, shit. Okay. Look, we know we need to go to the Deadlands. We know she's there. Why she's there is a completely other reasoning, whether she's hiding or sitting or just biding her time. We have a path now to get in there. We can speak to 𝘍𝘨. She's kind.
I mean, that's if 𝘍𝘨 wants to speak to you.
Do we know anyone who's tied to 𝘍𝘨?
𝘏𝘨.
Oh yeah, that's right.
𝘏𝘨 is a child of 𝘍𝘨.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Speak to Daddy, put on list. Siri?
Oh god.
Hi Siri, speak to Daddy on my fucking to-do list. Oh my god. Siri.
Sorry, we didn't find a daddy in your contact list.
She said we couldn't find a daddy in your contact list.
It's the Markiplier bit. There's no father in your contacts list.
Uh-huh.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask them over the course of the next month?
I do want to ask Miras about his views on the Lycan's curse being cured and what that means for him. But that's a pretty heavy conversation to be having close to the end of a session.
I will expedite it. In that if you ask him that openly, do you ask him that in front of Cain?
No. Absolutely not.
Okay. So once Cain will probably go outside with Mordhouse. Mordhouse will be anxious to talk to you, Cain, about managing quote-unquote Senua now that it has a name. Whereas Miris will stay indoors with you, Sinza. What did you just realise?
Sorry, I just realised because I was looking at my sheet, I was like, I can cast True Seeing, so I can see into the ethereal plane.
You...
What do you mean? I'm looking at your ghosts, motherfucker. No, my trauma. Don't look at my trauma.
Shh.
Tuned out, sorry.
You're fine.
Miris will, like, if you ask him about what are you asking him specifically?
You've been in this place for a long time, working hard to cure the lichen. I know you... What does it mean for you if this all comes to an end?
My duty is done.
You know what's Cain on the other end of that blade?
Cain and I made an agreement. If that is how it is supposed to end, hell, even if it's not, he points at his teeth. Might not have that long anyway.
Cartier spoke pretty strongly about you leaving.
That doesn't surprise me. I'm sure many of the Lycan will feel similarly.
It's not really...
They have to understand this is not about them.
I know. I know it's not my place to be pushing these topics. But...
If I don't feel that my time is done, if I feel like I'm still needed here, I will bargain with Sam again.
The Lycan are gonna need help after they lose their curse. Hell, I know I am.
I don't think you are.
I'm gonna have Cain.
I think you have found plenty of people that will keep you afloat without me.
I worry about Cain. Between us, I worry about him. Probably more than I should.
Cain is like family to me, but he is not a man. And it will do you well to remember that. Cain died. The person who walks in his place is not Cain.
I don't believe that. I want to believe there's more to him than just some shell that Zam is puppeteering. From the stories
Roll
that
me
he
an
has told
insight
me.
check.
He's like, you're a fool, stupid lichen. Insight. Sorry, since wants to see the good in everyone. 18. Fuck me.
You can see his brow is kind of wavering. He desperately wants to believe Cain is a person too. Because he's known him so long.
Mm-hmm.
And he's known his little quirks. There are pieces of Cain's personality that are in this husk that make him a person.
Yeah.
Miris looks ultimately quite sad for a moment. If I view him like that, I'll never want to leave.
Then don't leave.
I don't get a choice, Sinza.
I want you to have a choice, Mirrors.
I've already cheated death once.
And roll the dice again. See what sticks.
You are reminded, as he says that is exactly what Iris said about Caden. We have already cheated Enton once.
Sinza, who is so scared to lose people, is always the kind to stick to, I don't want to lose anyone else. And so she sits with the thought of it.
I think Mordhouse deserves a fucking break.
I think Mordhouse just enjoys your company.
Perhaps.
Well, you don't enjoy his company? He seems like a good friend.
He is a good friend. What's that look for?
No, there's no
like
look.
he can
There's
make
no
out
look.
like the slight shift in your features. He's like,
You're not.
I'm not gonna.
Are you here?
I'm not gonna dig into your dealings.
you should know this too.
You should know this, dude.
As he looks over your shoulder and then back to you, you've got people watching over you. You'll be fine. Many of the Lycan don't have that. But they have each other, and that's good enough.
And that's what you've created here. You've created a community of people who rely on one another. A good community of people. One who
I don't uphold that.
The community.
Yeah. I don't uphold that. I made it. They uphold each other.
I think you're a good beacon in the dark, Mirrors.
I think I'm an example of a failed Asimov.
You're not. Don't tell yourself that. Look at all you've created. All you've done for these people, even if you are just a poster boy. You've given these people a chance in life.
Long past my time. Perhaps the choices I made were not good ones. He sighs, and will just sort of relinquish the thought to you. He's not going to argue the toss.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sinza will... She's very strong in her opinions of what she believes. But she understands where he's coming from with everything. And if he believes it's his time to go, then she will allow that. But begrudgingly.
Look, I'm already 80 years over my time limit.
You're almost as old as Cain.
I'm already pushing it. I am slightly younger than Cain?
Mhm.
No. Maybe? We're very similar.
Oh my god. Mirrors adopted a cat.
Mirrors, when did you get a cat? You didn't tell me? Mirrors, this is your new point of life. You have to stay here and adopt cats. You can't die.
I'm not making Bria Scye into a cat sanctuary.
Why not?
Because I can't see the cats. If one of them falls in the water, then what?
You must more
Same thing with the Lycans, though.
That's fair. You can't ask Mordhouse. Mordhouse is terrified of water.
This is a horrible idea.
Sinza will close up the conversation, and she does go and visit Target's grave, and she leaves Cain and Mordhouse to do their own thing. So
Okay.
yeah, she does give she does give Mirrors a hug if he lets her, because she wants to give him a hug if he allows it.
You
Now
will hug
that
Yay!
now that he's been on like the human blood for a while, can I go and cast Greater Restoration to try and cure whatever I can so that he can recover?
Yes, you. So you have noticed a slight improvement. He is still very lethargic.
Yeah.
it seems like this is going to be something that either is not going to be cured, it's going to be managed.
Yeah. It's one of them things where his body is not doing well, that this should relieve the exhaustion and give his body the energy that he needs to combat it with the nutrients of the human blood.
Yeah.
So
he's not getting what he needs out of his usual diet.
This should give him a good start to be able to manage it. So let me just edit, because I've got to take 100 off of that worth. So 200.
It was 75, I believe, for the blood.
Yeah. And it is... because I had to spend 100 of diamond dust.
Yeah.
So I've got 200's worth now.
As you take in, he sits down on one of the logs nearby. Mordhaus is acting kind of as his stability. And you lean down and kind of inspect it overall, generally, like his first up his condition. And he looks slightly less pale. He still looks fucking exhausted. And that may just be from a variety of outside factors. He's been micromanaging things. He's worried about the Lycans that are out there right now. They are like his kids. Like, he does take care of them. He'd never admit it, but they are like his kids.
Yes, I know it. Lion.
Lion, son of a bitch. Mordhaus kind of will kind of nod to you as if like, is he looking better? Because can't really determine it himself.
He seems to be doing a lot better. I think this is with a lot of managing.
I'm still putting it out there. I still feel fine.
That's because of managing it. Okay, look. We're managing it. Just keep drip feeding this human blood.
Don't call it that. Just call it anything else.
Apologies.
I don't want to think about it.
Pomegranate tea.
Blood, boar blood, whatever. Just keep drip feeding it with the other source, and you should be able to manage it. At least this spell should give your body the energy you need.
Yeah. All right. As you cast it, you watch as he does gain a bit more color. He straightens up a little bit. See, that makes me feel much better. Whatever that is. What are you doing? See, he can't see it. So he's like, huh.
I cast Greater Restoration. No, it's a bit more of like this. There's some prayer in it, and he'll like hold his hands essentially. It's very calm.
You can hear him kind of mutter in response to you when you mention Psalm. He almost counter prayers.
Yeah,
because Atreus would not be happy with that.
No, but that's fine. Like, he can do that. They're both saying their own prayers to it. That's all right.
As you hold his hands, you can feel wounds under his bandages, and that is just the nature of his prayer. As a blood mage, that's something that he's used to doing. Mordhaus does not have the same. He does not venerate Atreus, but he will pray with Myrrhus, because Myrrhus is otherwise going to be kind of alone in his faith, and so he's kind of made it a habit of like, I pray, but I do not venerate.
Yeah.
As always, you are welcome to stay here as long as you need to. I don't know about you traveling to the Whisperfields. I don't know if there's going to be any easy way of you doing that. Sailing, maybe?
We've got a coin that will teleport us there.
A coin?
Sinza has a coin that can... That's
how your teleporting thing. Yeah, I hate that.
I'm not the biggest fan, but it gets...
He's like, that's horrible. That's awful. I hate that. It's just like, yeah, I can understand why you don't like it. Yeah. Oof. As he's like, yee. Does Sinza know about that?
No.
No. She's currently away, so that's
Yeah.
she's not part of this conversation
We haven't walked to like the World Warp or been there, so
We'll have to go there at some point.
yet.
we'll see. Yeah. Sinza said she was going off
Cain.
to see Target. Oh,
Takes you by the hands. Keep Sinza safe, please.
I'll do my best.
And look, if it works, if you are able to find her, and you do your job, because that's what you should do. Don't think about what happens after. Okay? Promise me.
I will cross that road when I get there.
Good. We'll deal with it when the time comes. But right now, the focus is that. She is a bigger problem than this.
Aye.
I think you should think about your duty and what that means.
Trust me, I've been thinking about it a lot lately.
I hope 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘐 can give you some answers.
Well, I hope so.
She'll be able to see things you can't.
Well, I hope she's a lot more, I guess, forthcoming than some of the other Fae we've met so far.
She's... Best way I would describe her is sassy. So, I don't know if she has kept that in her archfeyhood. I assume she probably has. She was an aggressive little paladin when I last met her.
Ooh, what god was she connected with?
Her previous fae.
Right.
She was a paladin of dreams.
Oh, that makes sense.
And now she is her own patron. Just a weird thought. She has her own paladins.
Let's go see about that.
Make the most of your travels, Cain. It's good to see you making friends.
Yes. It's been a while.
They're good people.
They are.
And hey, if everything's going to shit, it's good to have good people by your side.
Yeah.
Are the two of you guessing on your ride to the Whisperfields?
Oh god,
Because
yeah. how the
neither of
fuck?
you have been there.
That's
Do
true.
they have a map?
There's two things I want to do, because if Sinza was going to see Targan's grave, I'm going to
Yes.
offer if she wants me to cast True Seeing, because you can see into the ethereal plane with it for an hour.
You can see him.
So you can
if you
see
want
him
to
if
do
you want
that
to.
now.
Would you like to see Targan?
You won't be able to talk to him. You won't be able to
see.
communicate with him, but you would be able to see him.
Yeah. What? That's what you can just do?
Yeah, I can do that now. It's 6th level spell.
That's crazy.
It's a chunky spell.
Yeah. So on this day, I'm going to do that. So yeah, I will cast
Okay.
True Seeing.
Sinza,
Oh god.
as you're sat, this is going to go on a little bit longer if you two are both happy to run.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to give this Sinza a cool moment.
Thank you.
Sinza, as you are sat next to Targan's grave, you can hear kind of the ocean lapping. What does True Seeing look like as you cast it? Cain.
It is he kind of like, what is the word? He kind of almost like finds part of the, like the veins that go up his body, and he will kind of like push 2 fingers against it, and like that black kind of like shadow spreads onto his fingers. And whilst you close your eyes, and he just on your eyes closes them. So there's like a black mark, and it drags across your eyelids. So when you open them, you have true sight.
It's an odd sensation because there are suddenly quite a few people around you. There are people you don't recognize, sat on their graves.
Is Cain
Other
with
lichens.
me?
Yeah.
Who's following Cain? Is anyone following Cain?
No. No.
There is a woman stood next to Cain you do not recognize.
What does she look like?
She
God.
is dressed in clerical robes. With the symbol of the crossed swords. And she has sort of kind of a yellow and green get-up, with the crest of red and gold on her uniform. She's wearing sort of armor on her top half. She's got a standard sort of mace at her hip. She's like fully armored and ready to go. Sort of long, dark fur. Short, very, very short little horns on the front of her head. She's a satyr. Long, drooping ears on either side, and kind of a almost more goat-like your kind of nature of satyr. So she's got more of that kind of feature. And she is stood next to Cain. She's got a hand on his shoulder.
Cain, you probably see Sinza's kind of scanning the space, and she looks to you, and then she looks past you. She sees the hand resting on your shoulder. She doesn't say anything. She's just like kind of taking in the person standing with you. But you feel...
She's looking at you, Sinza. As if she's aware that you can see her.
A lot of people here, Cain.
There are lichens you can see in this form that are stood and walking around the gravesite. Different creatures. There's one that's almost like a giant raven. With this kind of skull-like crow head, the wings, and then like multiple sets of these wings with these long, elongated legs that allow it to run fast. And it stood next to a person who must have been the person with this curse.
Mm-hmm.
And they are kind of petting this crow as if like they have come to their terms.
Mm-hmm.
In death, they were able to find peace.
Mm-hmm.
And as you turn back to the grave, stood in front of the grave, who takes a seat in front of you. You see a face you don't know, but you do know. He looks very similar to you. Blue kind of features that have faded through, that you can almost see through. But he's got a similar patterning to you. Kind of long fur, this beautiful half plate. He wears red and gold. As he is kind of looking in your direction, he's got this soft smile on his face. And he waves. As he opens his mouth and says something, you can't hear him.
Sinza makes her way over and she sits down in front of him. And immediately she just fills with tears as she's like looking at him. Can I try palms?
Yeah?
She just says hello in palms.
You see him squint. As if he's trying to decipher it. As if maybe he's not got as much skill in reading palms as you would have hoped. But he's trying. And put his token in front of you. There you go.
Oh, God.
And he's kind of pointing towards you. He shakes his head and then signs like, don't cry. Cain, you almost feel Psalm's presence here. As if she is observing this barrier, this crossing of the barrier. She's not saying anything. This is not an obstruction of her rule. She is just witnessing.
She's just like, this is odd. I need to go look at this.
She's like, this is a thing that you have learnt to do. I'm witnessing my High Arbiter's skill.
Sinza just takes in his face. She takes in every detail and like ingrains it in her memory so that she has it.
It's similar to the painting. It's not perfect. He is definitely broader than the painting described. He's got the same colour eyes as you before yours turned blue. He definitely has the family resemblance.
It is nice to see you, even if I can't speak to you. And I know you probably can't even hear me right now, but...
He cocks his head as if he can't hear you.
And then I know I don't know you, but I really miss you.
He looks confused. Don't cry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I love you.
I love you.
He looks like he's trying to remember signs. Go to sleep. He signs to you, go to sleep.
Like now? Or... She signs like now? Like confusion? Like now? In my dreams.
I am with you when you sleep. The border of dreams is the closest you can get to Saemyth. It's like, dream of me.
Sinza's thinking of 𝘏𝘪𝘨 and that possible barrier that could be there. Fae of Dreams could allow Sinza more.
Easily. He looks like he's thinking hard again. I love you. Like he doesn't know much else.
She just signs, I love you, and I miss you. And it's just in his presence.
He points to you, then to him, and then symbols death. It wasn't your fault. And signs to you, shakes his head. It wasn't you.
I know it was her. She signs.
I love you. How long does true seeing last?
It lasts an hour.
Mm-hmm.
In that time, Sinza, I need you to roll me a... Let's say insight. Let's go an insight check.
Yeah, insight. Damn you, Dex.
What did I do? I didn't do anything.
Oh, it was almost a crit.
It was almost a
Almost,
rolling very,
almost.
very well. This
Can I guidance?
No, I won't give you advantage on that.
That's fair.
As you look between him and back towards Cain,
Mm-hmm.
the colours are the same. A woman's wearing the same colours as him.
Can I...
She's got the red and gold crest.
Dex, can I try and sign / ask Targan, who is she? Do you know who she is?
He looks like he struggles with, like, being able to sign letters.
Mm-hmm.
So he tries to mouth it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, he looks frustrated that he can't communicate with you. But he nods to you. It's like, I know her. But he can't tell you who it is. Because he can't communicate that, because he doesn't know enough sign. He signs to you again, sleep.
Yeah.
As if you're more likely to get information
Mm-hmm.
from the dream than you are trying to communicate to him like this.
Yeah.
He then kind of turns behind him, behind the grave.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see kind of, in the distance, there's all those kind of trees around where the ruins of the original gravesite were that you travelled into.
Mm-hmm.
And sat and seemingly talking to each other are 5 other people.
Oh, it's the party.
And he gestures, and he's like, remember? He points to them. And you see an 𝘏𝘪𝘮. Tall, very slender-looking woman. Long white hair. Super straight. Very well, she's very well dressed. Almost as if she's from the ring. Makes you think that her uniform is from the ring. At least, her clothing is so classy, it doesn't look like something you'd see on Sif.
Mm-hmm.
So she may be from a noble family. And he gestures like magic.
These were
points to her.
These were the ones who we encountered, right? Fight that we had. This is their spirits.
No, this is his party.
Oh.
And he's trying to get you to remember these people because they knew you.
Yeah. Sinza was
Points
looking
to this woman and signs magic. She was a mage.
Mm-hmm.
And then to a human. Short human woman. Kind of scruffy, dirty blonde hair. Very, very short, like pixie cut. Is wearing kind of medium armor. Chainmail, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't wearing a particular color. It's just kind of dotted pieces of equipment. And then kind of he gestures swinging a sword. It's like...
Fighter.
Fighter. Like, you can see he's like trying to read your lips as if he's trying to figure out what you're saying. You see a goblin.
Mm-hmm.
This short little green thing with massive ears and a giant nose. And he's wearing kind of a hood that pulls up over his head so that he has to keep kind of pulling over his ears. There's like holes in it that he puts his ears through. And he gestures kind of covering his face.
Rogue.
He like pretends like he's taking something out of his pocket and then stealing it, and points to him, and he's like, "Remember."
She shakes her head.
You, him.
Friends. Close.
There's a half-orc who's this relatively tall, quite buff figure. Again, he gestures, swinging a sword.
Fighter, barbarian.
He's not wearing a shirt. It looks like this guy has
Barbarian.
never worn a shirt in his life. And he kind of gestures like...
Barbarian.
And then this tiny little thing of a woman, a half-elf, in armor that is far too big for her, wearing kind of a long yellow robe, that you have some level of familiarity with. Like, you look at it and it looks like something from 𝘏𝘏𝘮𝘏. It's very similar to the clothing that Domhands use in 𝘏𝘏𝘮𝘏, which makes you think she is a follower of Deltan.
Oh.
And he points and puts his hands together.
Cleric.
And she's this kind of ginger, very, very curly hair, covered in freckles, little thing, with massive armor and this huge shield. She almost looks like 𝘞𝘰𝘮𝘭𝘥. And she, like, he points over to them, points back to you. Family.
Family.
Love you. And points back to them. And they kind of are not necessarily taking notice of you. They seem to be talking amongst themselves. They seem like in good health. At least their spirits are. They seem content. He looks like he tries to grab hold of you, and his hand passes through you.
Sinza still holds out her hand, either way.
He tries to hold you. You can't feel it. There's nothing there. You can't feel his hand pass through yours, but he just kind of rests where his hand would sit on yours. He's frustrated. He wants to communicate something to you that he can't.
She's me sleep.
As this hour begins to fade, he seems to be able to tell that you're losing vision of him, as he's beginning to kind of fade out of your vision. And he stays holding your hand for a while, as much as he can. Love you. Remember.
I'll try.
He fades out, and you are met with the empty graveyard aside from you and Cain. You know he's still there. You just can't see him anymore.
Sinza is very much like Lab right now.
Oh.
She's just sad, Kate. She misses them. She doesn't know what she misses because she can't remember them. And she just sits by that grave until the feelings start to lift a little.
His sword is still there.
don't know if it's hers to take. This is his risk.
You don't have to take it.
She just cleans off his grave. She will place an arrow on his grave for him as a small offering. And she gives Cain a really big hug.
Which hug did you say?
Yeah.
Cain,
Yeah.
Big hug.
when you hold Sinza,
Yeah.
as you're kind of looking down at the grave behind her, roll me a religion check.
Okay, that's a good roll.
Ah, damn it.
13.
13. As you're looking at the stone, you swear in the light it changes. The words on it change just for a moment, as if like you're seeing something that was not there, or perhaps you've seen it before somewhere else. You can't recall where, but you can see on it the terms, "Though thy soul may set in darkness, it shall rise in perfect light. Thou hast loved the stars too truly to be fearful of the night." You can recall Targan saying that, as if that's something that he held himself by. And with that, we are going to end our session. As the two of you prepare after your month of staying and resting and getting information of Bria Scye, as you attempt to teleport to the Whisper Fields.
Oh god.
We will
See how that
deal with
goes.
that next week and see how well that goes. Because, God, that's going to
Oh,
be bad
no.
if you fuck it up.
Where's the closest place we know to the Whisper Fields?
Oh.
You can take a look at the map.
Yeah,
and
we'll have
discuss
to take a
it.
Yeah,
look at
we'll
the
work
map
it
just in
out. Oh my
case.
God.
Yeah, we'll work it out.
Alright, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for playing. And I'll see you all next week.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.